Hello! Good morning. Good morning, albino. Is this the same problem as last time? Yeah, it's exactly the same. If I play a game... if I play a game and I stream the game, my computer literally just turns off. I'm not gonna be doing troubleshooting with you guys. Because I've already tried, and I've done everything. Don't worry about it. We're just not gonna play games. I was, however, going to play... I was gonna go on a skiing trip today with Ron Mayer. However, there's a problem, okay? Where's the goddamn desktop? Hello? My camera doesn't work. How about that? Why doesn't it work? Huh? What's wrong with my camera? Goddamn.
Is it with any game or just games that are demanding? Call
any game.
ID suggest Balatro if your PC doesn't die.
Any game, bro. Why is my cam link having problems, huh?
His PC turned into a PS5.
Yeah, more. Now my camera's not turning on for some reason. That's weird. It's not turning on, and I haven't changed anything, which is a bit strange. I'm gonna give it a moment.
Maggots running your PC have declared mutiny and require feeding.
Game dead, camera dead. I am not getting a signal from it. What my fucking thing does though, what the hell? Why?
Been subbed for a while though I don't get to watch much since work. Love the stuff you make.
Try again? No? Not still no? Well, that's weird. You know why it's weird, chat? Because if I open 4K capture utility here, it's clearly getting a signal from my camera. It's clearly getting a signal from my camera in the wrong thing. God damn. God damn it. Why? You're tired by his own hardware? Yeah, man.
Albino, been catching up on the VODs every day after I found my ex cheating on me in our bed. All in all, I think endlessly binge watching my fav streamer is a way better use of my time. Love you, Skull.
Skull. I was quite dumb. Sorry to hear that, but yeah, thank you for the sub, man. Jesus Christ. Ouch. Can we get the camera to work though? Are we serious right now? Why is OBS not picking up the camera? I've never had this issue. Dude, we're getting like... I'm gonna restart the camera. Maybe that will do it. Turn it off. Turn the thing off. There we go. Lens compressed. Turn the shit on again. Reconnect the fucking USB cable. Dude, I'm getting owned by my own hardware, man. I swear to God. How are you, France? Today, actually, I got some decent sleep, and I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling good about today, but then the fucking camera is like having AIDS. What's up with that? What the fuck? Oh my god, it works. Oh. Holy shit, my camera works. I don't know what the fuck I did, dude. I don't know what I did, but it works now. This computer is a piece. Fuck this computer. Fuck this computer, dude. I hate this computer, man. Damn. The SLOP to watch? Well, there better be SLOP to watch. I found some videos so we can watch. Anyways, just an update. We're gonna be skiing today. I was gonna be skiing with Ron Mayer. I was talking about this before my camera didn't fucking work. But we were gonna be skiing, but then, if you go to... You know, I would show you outside, but I currently don't want it to be there. In my city, Tromsø, today we have 3 degrees Celsius, which is a positive, which means the snow is melting and it's wet and it's nasty. And it's raining. It's not a good day for skiing. And it's just for like 1 day of rain, and tomorrow we get like, yeah, it gets colder, and then it gets cold. Like when it's like this, -3, -6, we got some sun. Good day for some skiing. Cloudy, rain, and +4? No. There's not gonna be even the most try-hard skier in the city. It's gonna be like, fuck me, I don't want to ski today. I don't want to ski today. So there's that. Ladies and gentle Neko hypers, the Neko pumpkin delivery has finally reached the country, and I will get my delivery in a few days. We win this. Huge. I really like the pictures you guys sent me of the pumpkin. It's a very cute fucking... It's the cutest plushie I've ever seen in my life. When people get the pumpkin plushie and they put a fucking hat on it, peak. This is actual peak. I love it. I love it. There was one guy on my server who like knitted a maggot. He knitted a maggot. Let me just show you guys that. Hold up. Don't turn this thing down too. Hold up. This is too loud. Shut the fuck up. I want to show you guys the knitted maggot. Okay? Because that shit's crazy. Where is it? This guy made a... He knitted a hat for the pumpkin, and he knitted a maggot. Because he didn't get the maggot in time.
YouTube vids and stream VODs. Wanted to support you with sub and some bits. Love your content. Keep up the good work, maggot. I'll be maggoting.
Nightingale, thank you for the bits. Game Over, thank you for the bits. Eddie, thank you for the sub, and Outcry Dubs, thank you for the 7 months of Prime, and sorry about your girlfriend though, that's fucked up. Nightingale, thank you for the sub too. Sneakerster, thank you for the sub. Yeah, for 50 months. Since work, love the stuff you make. Yeah, god damn. I can tell you're watching a lot. 50 months. Masalu, thank you for the bits. Black Flex, thank you for the sub. I can't read the name. Thank you for the... This is cute though. Look at this. Beautiful hat. 10 out of 10. Knitted maggot. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 maggot. Oh. I think I'm unfortunately the Chinese sweatshop workers as you beat on this one, but I do respect the effort. By the way, I checked the Rule 34 search result yesterday. You can make fun of Pyrocynical anymore. Fuck yeah, I can make fun of Pyrocynical. Yeah, I absolutely can make fun of Pyrocynical. What the fuck are you talking about? I had a good search in my fucking autofill. I had a good search there. Pyrocynical has like fat farting diaper dog shit on his search, bro. Way worse. Way. He has L faps. He has L faps and I have W goons. So you can't judge it on the most recent posts on that. I have no control over that. It goes by date, okay, and it's a search from like half a year ago, or at least.
An idiot by trying to make a space. Anyways, I wanted to ask what plugins or extensions you use on OBS to start streaming on YouTube.
I have no idea.
With just a click. And how do I find a good editor like you did for yours?
He found me. Doodles found me. Doodles found me, and then Tucker info. I already had an audience. The thing is, man, you gotta build up a big thing where you have like viewers, and then you have to like do everything yourself and edit everything. It's a lot of work. And then, because I did that for Not Albino for like a long time. And then when you have an income from it and you have a big audience, then you can like ask like, hey, can anyone edit my shit? Do we have an editors here? And or you can just like you make connections. Maybe your connections know some editors. But yeah, for Doodles, he already found me. So there was another another question. The OBS, I use something called Atom Multistream for streaming to YouTube. It's kind of don't get the, there's like an Atom thing I use. It's called Atom. Yeah. I want to just clarify. Atom to TV. Okay, I go here. Okay. Don't pay for this shit. It's free. First of all, don't pay for this shit. That's stupid. Don't get the stream suit. This is a piece of shit. This is the worst thing I've ever had the displeasure of putting in my fucking OBS. Do not get that. What you want to get is just get the multi-stream, because that's all you needed to do. Just put the stream on YouTube. Everything else, fuck you. Stop, don't do it. Okay, the Atom is a piece of shit, but at least it does this right. That's what I mean. Okay, this is the only worthwhile thing they've ever made. Is Atom multi-stream. This thing makes your OBS look like cancer. The more you know. Actually, the vertical plugin might be useful if you do vertical streams, but who the fuck does that? So we have between -10 and -8, the lowest I think. Maybe. Oh, we're talking about like temperatures. Damn. Anyways, yeah. So that's why we're not doing. We're not doing skiing today with Ron because the weather was like it could. Yeah, you know, we could have had clouds. If it was -2, -4, and just great like with light clouds, we would have still done it. If it's red here and blue here on the clouds, I'm not gonna ski, dude. I'm not gonna ski. Daily Scrandle, yeah, we could do some stuff like that. I have some videos lined up from the reaction channel on my Discord because, like, literally, I can't play games. Play games, my computer shuts down. Fuck that. So, we have a technicals video that I think I might have watched. We have a video about a Vtuber that is a grifter and got bullied off the internet. That got reacted twice with the pregnant man emoji on my Discord server. And then we have a A-tier SLOP about the Reddit mod. And then we have a witch in D&D. Let me just show you this shit. We have Vtuber getting bullied. Valorant catfish exposes predator. This sounds like weird. LSF moderator being a maggot. Important witch in D&D. I probably don't care about that. Swords. Best looking longsword exchanges. Hema. Okay. And then we got Corsair Get It Together. These are the things that have been posted in the thing so far. Oh my god, Elfin. Yeah, I actually followed Elfin on Twitter because she posted some funny stuff, but then it's just kind of like I watched the. Occasionally, I would like watch the train wreck kind of go down. So that was gonna, yeah. Albino, watch the whole Pyrocynical video now. I've already played Fear and Hunger. Okay. I've literally already played the game. I knew her. She was fucked, man. Damn. Where's my sound alerts? That's the wrong fucking sound. Yeah, this is an old ass. My stream. This computer has a shitty sound table too. We don't even have the eagle. How to use dog emoji? I think you need to be a sub. Dog only for members on YouTube. Yeah. If you become a member of YouTube, you can use a dog emoji on YouTube. You can say. I don't even know what I want this called. I think this is called dog. We have an exclusive dog emote on YouTube if you become a member. It's crazy. It's so worth. It's so worth. Doing something chill. How long do you have to wait for PC parts for new PC? Well, it's Sunday today. I ordered the PC parts on a Friday, so nothing is happening in the weekend. And they're estimated to be here on Thursday, so on Thursday I have to have IRL streaming set up, so I can IRL stream myself building the PC. And then we are good. I think, yeah. Parts need to arrive, and then Kaken/Gen send his RAM pieces up here, and they also have to be here. How did his PC break? Slowly but surely. Anyways, let's watch the video. Let's watch. All I can do. We can start with Scrandle, I guess. Let's do some Scrandle. Play daily. Okay. You gotta gamble for this one. You gotta gamble for this one. Oh my god. On the left we have Tinder, okay? We have dirty roasties. And then on the right we have smash burger and fries, which looks kind of disgusting but edible. Damn. The price on the burger is pretty steep. It's a steep price to pay for. What is it, USA? You pay this much for a burger in the USA? $10. Can't you get like a McDonald's burger for like $1 in the US? Like a $1 cheeseburger. And this shit is for 10. It's with fries though, yeah. There's some shitty little fries there, yeah. True. I would probably go for the dirty roasties because it costs literally half the price, and there's like sauce, and like it's not a shitty burger. Definitely dirty, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until you guys get the gambling done. Gamble gotta lock in, and I'm in no rush. We don't even have games to play today because I can't play games. So there's no fucking rush. Believe me, I have all the time in the world right now. You can see on this cheese, like the cheese is melted and it's like been there for a while and it's like dried. I don't know what this is. It's like some weird plastic almost. It's like an onion piece maybe? It's nasty. I would like, but like honestly, despite the price, if I was offered these two meals, I would eat this any day. Like the roasties, I would eat any day. This burger is like, it's like dry ass chips. Dry burger, it's just not good, man. Somehow I didn't get that right. Okay. Yeah. It's cheaper and it looks better. Okay. Crazy. That's actually wild. This one is green. This has to be green. Here we have a spicy sausage. That's a long fucking sausage. I don't know if you're using like a fish islands on this one, but it's a long. Why are they so fucking long? And why is it served? And why is it served on a paper plate? Here we have the strongest 2022 BOL pizza, $180. I'll go with the sausage any day here, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take this. I'll take the sausage. That's a true winner, true. Cheeseburger, loaded fries. It's literally just a cheeseburger spread out across a couple of fries. Very, very... This is actually diabetes. Like, it's so dirty. But and the price is like 3 times of the pizza over here. It looks good, okay, but I'm going to get a cardiovascular issue by eating this, like, meal alone. This meal is literally all it takes to have some sort of, like, issue with your heart. Sips Red Bull. Oh, it's from Spain too? Oh. A slice of Domino's pizza for $2.50. I'm gonna go with that. Oh my god. Yeah, I would like if I again. Oh my god. Zero's Kenya. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. People in Hungary are gonna stay hungry. How about that? There's no one's gonna eat this shit. But dude, like if I had the previous two in front of me, I've had them in front of me, and I got to pick, I would pick the one, the pizza slice. Okay, like that, outright. Obviously, it's the schnitzel, chicken schnitzel burger for $10 with chips. Looks like kind of shitty chips. Sydney in Australia. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, absolutely. We are 2 for 4, which is pretty. Oh my god. How is the hot dog? It's a crumpled corpse. It's a mummified hot dog in a burger bun. Oh my god. And then we have the smegma baguette. Jesus Christ. Ingerland bringing it home tonight.
MRE log in the burger bun in the river.
Okay, chat. Do we go with the MRE log, the log in the burger bun, or do we go with the smegma baguette? Which one? What's our pick here? They're literally both. This one is like this. The thing is here, like the hot dog again. If something is called hot dog on this site, it's always gonna be some fucking wretched shit. Smegma for sure. Yeah, but like the hot dog just looks like dry and kind of, you know, boring. That's salvageable. Okay, you can salvage that. You can't salvage the fucking smegma baguette. You can't do it. This thing, it has like negative appeal. If I'm hungry, I would like to not eat this. I'm gonna go with the fuck. I knew it. I knew it was gonna be the right one because people love fat, but damn. I'm sorry, yeah, no, there's no way. Cheeseburger. This is called cheeseburger. It's literally is just that. It's a burger with cheese on it, and the most. This is like so dry. This is so dry, dude. It's like it's burnt to it. It's a burnt burger with an old plate. Like the thing is that this is not melted cheese. You know, if you like leave cheese out on the counter, it kind of gets like this after a couple of hours.
Crusty ass log goes in the same way it comes out.
Yeah, when you shit that log out, you can feel it in your G-spot. Shit it out to get the boner. But like, this is like, it's been left on the counter for a day. It's hard. It's like a fucking, you can snap it, you know? That's what it is. This is expensive, but it's a share. It's fucking nachos with jalapenos on it, and yeah, no, obviously. It's not even the contest. Oh my god. Oh, the Brazil. Well, Feijão Troipero meal, $2, £2.50. We got sausage, we got meat, we got rice, we got eggs. God damn. Meanwhile, in England, no, in Australia, this is so bad it looks like England. 10 cevapi with chips, cabbage, and a bread roll. Yeah, so no. This costs literally 4 times and then some the price of this, and this looks 10 times better. This is literally 10 dog shits and some bread. I'm gonna go with it, yeah. 91. Yeah, good Scran. Chinese box. It's fucking just Chinese box. Can we get a voice or tiger check? What is this? Toffee apple? A toffee? Oh, that's what it is. It looked like vomit in a box, but it's toffee apple crumble for £5 in England. But meanwhile, in the wise Chinese box, you have very dry dumplings. You have fucking very dry spring rolls. Okay. Some salad leaves. Some what I assume to be chicken just put on some dry noodles. And a mystery tray with yellow stuff in it. Okay. I have no idea what's in that tray. I don't think even I want to know. This song is dog shit and I'm going to skip it. I hate this song. It is ass. Do you have a song that's not ass? Let's put on the fucking Don't Starve Together clown music. Everyone loves this. Yeah, do we go with the diarrhea and the bottle? No, I can't say it. I know what this is. I know it's tasty as fuck. Toffee apple crumbly is so tasty. And this is shitty Chinese food. This is a very tough choice, actually. I'm gonna go with the toffee. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Green. Hit. Oh, the chicken tikka kebab. Oh, with a beer next to it. Seeing beer in a glass cup like this with that like the like foam here, it's like it's just so appetizing. Plastic cup beer, man. with a pint. The pint comes... The pint is included in the price. We got chicken tikka kebab with a pint, £8. Mind you, that's the price of 1 pint in Norwegian Stadium, right? So if I go to a football game, which by the way I never do, would I go there and buy a pint? It would cost the entire tray and the beer. Meanwhile, here you get the kebab and the beer. On the right, we have chicken satay sticks with fries. It's tasty. That's good, yeah. This is good. This is way better. This is just a better meal. We get the pint with it. We get some cucumber, some very like my favorite cut of cucumbers in this small, like, you know, like that. Man, yeah, it's gotta be that. What? Wow, people are cooked on this website, dude. People are fucking cooked. What the fuck is wrong with people? You had like salad and cucumbers and chicken tikka and a beer and a fucking pint? With some fucking shitty chicken satay. Chicken satay skewers. Presentation means a lot to them. Yeah, the presentation looks like a fucking pile of diarrhea, like all Indian stuff does. It looks like diarrhea. Is it Indian? Yes, it looks like someone shat in a bowl. And they probably did. If it's Asian, same thing. Okay? God. Samosas. 3 samosas. They look very dry and nasty. Here we have hockey porky bowl. Barbecue pulled pork, chips, cheese sauce, crispy onions, $7. £7. Yeah, so these little pieces of shit are they just get fucked. There's no way. Yeah. Easy. 6 out of 10. Ooh, forgivable Scrandle. It's not good. 6 or below. You have actually got a full-on doubter. This is the first ever full-on doubter. 6 out of 7. Yeah, it's really funny. It's really funny, guys. Just keep saying it. Do Interpol or LinkedIn? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? When streaming Smash Ultimate via the... When streaming Smash Ultimate, was it via the PC? No, it was through the Switch. Nice ad. Blue Revolver is good and you should buy it immediately. Dude, so true. Damn. It's a cinema game where you guess if I picked it is from LinkedIn or Interpol. What is Interpol? International Police. Oh, okay, okay. Let's do one more Scrandle. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do history. We have done these. I've gotten one golden here, but my last 2 have been dog shit. Let's do yesterday's. I didn't do yesterday's. Oh, we got the space sausage again. There's a lot of repeats. I've seen this. Haven't you seen the sausage? And this we've also seen, right? The right one wins, obviously. But I'm gonna do a poll. No, not the poll. I get a prediction. Goddamn. Okay, I'm writing backwards again. Why am I writing backwards? God damn. Why, man? Retap. Have I done food guesser? Yeah, I did it for a little bit. I also did ethnicity guesser. I think last stream I did on Friday was literally just like racism the entire stream. It was pick. I was very wrong. I didn't get a single thing right. There was one guy, you can literally see the bushes in the background of his like generated picture. I was like, yeah, that's in Africa. But it was like fucking Malaysia or something. So, I don't know. I'm worse than I thought at ethno-guesser. Yes, me too, man. I'm not very good at it. Apparently I'm very bad at it. Balkan and Middle East always just messes me up, I guess. I don't think I got any of those. I think. Your low score means you aren't racist enough. I guess. Yeah. Nothing to do with racism, chat. It really doesn't. No, it's not. It's not. You just have to tell like ethnotypes. That's it. It's not that hard. Like if someone has like white skin and has eyes like this, then they're probably from like Finland or North Norway. Okay, like North Scandinavia. It's pretty simple. I see them all the time. If the bet is closed, okay, bet is closed. It's this one, yeah, 92. Oh, yeah, that's a good scran. Meatballs, chips, gravy, and mushy peas. Pie chips. Oh my god. This is like how do I judge these? Because like as a British person, you see literal shit out of an asshole on a plate. They're like, oh, that's good scran, and it. They would just like gobble that shit up. They look at this like, damn, I can't wait to eat that. That's yummy. This fucking shit and diarrhea in a can. Dude. Chips, gravy, mushy peas. Fucking hell. Well, this one has meat on it, so I'm gonna go with that. And we're wrong. Yeah, I don't even know. I have no idea, dude. I have no idea. Ciros Kenyer. What? What is this? It's a bread with some fucking onion. What? You're the chef. What the fuck is this? A bread with onion? Who the fuck eats that? Eastern Europe, yeah, they eat like bread with salt on it, bread with onion on it, bread like, but it's always like this most like stale, boring combination you could like possibly think of. It's like bread with one thing, bread with one thing, maybe some oil if you're lucky. Like, I'm gonna go with the mixed kebab pie for $3. Yeah, not the piece of bread. Sushi rolls, dude. Sushi roll. It's literally just rice and the meat. It's nothing else. What the fuck? Why is it half a sausage? What? What the fuck is that? Argentina, what the fuck are you doing? Choripan. Chorizo, it's always a sandwich, I see. It's a fucking sandwich. With added toppings. Wow. It's burnt. It's chopped in half. The bread is way too big. Good lord. I'm gonna go with the sushi rolls with nothing but meat in it. And somehow, this is 85. Somehow that piece of shit. Oh, this is 85 too? Yeah, the little burger and pint for 12. For 12 pounds, mind you. 12 pounds for that. If I got this, if I paid 12 pounds and got this, I would hang myself with a rope. I would buy a rope for 12 more pounds. And I would just fucking hang myself with it. If I got this for 12. Wow. I know it's the pint too, but we're not in Norway, we're in England, dude. We're in England, okay? And if we're in England, then this is too much to pay for it. And I also, whatever rope I buy for $12 isn't gonna be enough to carry my fat fucking shriveled up body, okay? So I wouldn't even die. It would be symbolic. It would snap, and then I'd be like, oh damn, I tried. Ugh. This is nasty. This is so nasty. But no, you don't do you get the burger like opened up? Or did they open it and added ketchup on it himself? I have no idea. Sausage with so much fucking ketchup and mustard, you wouldn't even believe it. When you're done eating this thing, half of this fucking sauce is gonna be on the floor. And on your chest. And on the guy standing right there, he's like little grey. His grey jacket is going to be red and yellow after you're done with it. With a whole fucking can of mustard on it. No, it doesn't look fine. No, but that's exactly what it doesn't look like, Ott. It exactly does not look fine. It looks anything but fine. It's drowning. It's drowning. It can't breathe. Like, it actually is being detained by American police right now. This sausage can't fucking breathe right. It's drowning in fucking... But it costs $3. It costs $3, and this one is a piece of shit. It costs $13. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, there we go. 90%! 90%. People love that sausage, dude. That's crazy. It's crazy to see. It's crazy to see how people rate this food. You see, like, the most disgusting sausage you've seen in your life. Like a decrepit little creation that some, like, underpaid worker made in a little wagon at the stadium. It's so shitty. And then it's like, oh yeah, 90%. Oh, that's some good shit. Yeah, everyone loves that one. The fucking Le Sandwich Lyon Nice. Oh my god. Sausage, onions, and Saint Marceline sauce. Wow, 580 pounds. From France, of course, from France, and some wine with it. Or from Cambodia. Cambodia versus Philippines mixed. No. Nope. Nope, I don't think so. But I'm gonna go with the Le Sandwich with a glass of wine. Look at the hair on that arm, by the way. Holy shit. Damn. That's the most Cambodian arm I've seen in my life. The Hawk Burger. No, you can't have two. BBQ pulled pork burger. England. This one is too big to eat. It's also dry. This bread. This is nasty. This bread. This sad little salad in the bottom. Everything here is dry. This has been standing in the display case. This is like the you know, example product in the fucking display case. It's been standing there for 2 months. They put it out, they put some sauce on it. Nasty. On the left, we have a barbecue pulled pork burger that is delicious. That's it. It's gonna give you a heart attack, but it's good. It costs... The one doesn't have price data, so it's hard to say, but I mean, it's obviously, yeah, obviously. And the fact that it has a lower score than the shitty sausage is crazy. Anchovies. 26 euros anchovies with some stuff next to it. Or the fully loaded fries. I think majority of the people who like... majority of the people... Here's the thing. The majority of people who do this app, who rate food here, are probably overweight. People who are into like stadium food and go watch football, they're probably fat as fuck. They're probably gigafat. Right? They don't like fish. They don't like olives. They don't like bread or like anything with taste in it. As long as it has sauce, anything fried, and a mix of just shit, it's probably good for them. So there we go. 13%! By the way, 13% for the most edible thing we've seen so far. For the most edible thing we've seen so far. I know it's 26 pounds. I know it's 26 pounds, chat. But it's the most edible thing on this entire app. Okay? 13%. So that's why it's hard for me. I have to kind of just go with the flow on this one, right? I can't be like, I would rather have... I can't think that I would rather eat this thing because I'm always going to be wrong. I have to like get myself into the mindset of an overweight Englishman who's like 40 years old and has like fingers the size of my thumb. Good lord. And with no money. Slow town. Chicken tikka and lamb kebab. This looks good. Double cheeseburger with bacon. Yeah. Fucking bacon sticking out of it. This burger isn't bad. It's not. This is one of the best burgers I've seen so far. It's a solid fact. The bread looks good. Appropriate amount of sauce. The bacon looks fine. The burger buns looks fine. The cheese looks fine. It all looks good. This is a fine burger. So I would rather have the burger. Personally, I would rather have the burger. The people in this app are so fucking fat, it's gonna be the fries. Yeah, see, there you go. That's it. That's it. The bratwurst in a why do it? What? This is the second. By the way, this is the second time I've seen a sausage in a burger bun. What is going on? No, it wasn't a burger and a sausage bun. It was 2 sausages in burger buns. I've seen that. This is the second time today. Why? What's up with that? That's not a burger bun? Yes, it is. It's round. It's at least not like a hot dog bun. The fuck?
Sausage the length of my cocker.
Good lord. Bratwurst is good, but the guy has like no... what? Are they doing it on purpose? Where they like just... They get the sausage, take a picture, and then they add ketchup and like mustard? Is that what it like? Do they have nothing on it? Like I can't believe... There's so many people eat it like this. No, I get, like, I'm not saying they have to have the fucking Atlantic Ocean of mustard and ketchup like we had on the sausage earlier, right? The one that couldn't breathe. But, like, nothing at all. That's wild. Vegan range. Okay. Yeah, no one gonna get some fucking vegan dog shit. We got 8. I left this vegan, so it's an instant loss. 8 points. A vegan, oh, good lord, a vegan. Like, it's like a. If something is vegan by default, that's fine. But if you take something that isn't vegan and make it vegan, it's usually shit. That's like a good benchmark, right? Or like a good rule of thumb, or whatever. I haven't seen vegetables here in a while. Well, whatever you do, they are lowly rated because it's just fat people using the app. Still mad you chose 26 pounds fucking anchovies. What was the thing against that it was up against? It was like up against some piece of shit, right? I like anchovies, man. I really like anchovies. I really like olives. I really like anchovies. I really like salami. Yet loaded fries. I would eat loaded fries at gunpoint, but that's about it. It's 6 out of 10. 4 out of 10. We got some bad ones here, man. Damn. I'll do one more. One more before we can watch some slop or whatever. Or do like the Interpol thing. One more. Just one more. Yeah, but the game is what you think. I know it's not what I think. That's why I don't do it anymore. But I really like anchovies, bro. Not slop again? Dude, I literally don't have a computer. I'm streaming on the computer now, but I don't have a computer. If you know what I mean. Like, I can't play games. My computer explodes if I play games. If someone had a trash can full of vomit and was drunk and they tried to dump the vomit from your head, would you punch them? And they try to dump the vomit from it on your head, would you punch? Yeah, I would beat the shit out of them. What do you mean? If someone tried to pour vomit on me, I would beat them the fuck up. Who wouldn't? Anyways. That's the question. In Germany, in Germany, you can choose what you want on it separately. If you don't have anything on it, that's a choice. Alright. We don't do that in Germany. Why do you put ketchup on hot dog? We don't do that in Germany. You can't say in German anymore. You literally can't say it. Bratwurst plus curry ketchup is top tier. Bratwurst is good. I like bratwurst, but not like it looks like if it looks like a piece of shit from an asshole. Wow. Steak bowls. Sausage. Yeah, this clears. This clears. Easy. Salt beef bagel. That actually isn't bad. This is actually a good bagel, man. You got meat, mustard, pickles, and bagel bun. That's actually good, dude. That's actually good. I would actually eat that. Honestly. Here you have a pie. Crinkle chips and pie. Chips, pie, gravy. But I don't like it. I cannot imagine this winning over that. Yeah, there we go. Barely, but yeah. The fucking cheeseburger. The cheeseburger. The $6 cheeseburger, and I love how the cheese is always like horribly misaligned. Like they can't even do that right. Horrible bread, horrible cheese, horrible burger. Nothing on, no ketchup, no sauce, nothing. A well cooked sausage, ketchup, and for some reason this type of bread. That's gonna win though for sure. Yeah, that's gonna win. 3 for 3, boys. Cheese. Oh, this is a pizza, huh? Okay. Oh my god. Wow, we have like a pizza versus the fucking Frankenstein monster. We have some bullshit on the right here. We have oh my god. We have the registered lethal weapon versus an item you pick up in Bloodborne. Literally. This is a key item in Bloodborne. I don't even know. What's the price? 14 versus 4. Coughing pizza versus hydrogen slop. Fucking hell. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the fucking wild card here. Yeah, actually, there we go. 41 for that is crazy. Oh my god. Here's the Syros Kenya again. This shitty Hungarian meal. Some onions and chili powder on a slice of bread. What the fuck is wrong with them? How impoverished as a country do you have to... They are so poor, it's making me upset. I've never been... It's very rare. Okay, I have been. But it's very rare that someone is so fucking poor that it makes me mad. But Hungary is one country that does that. They're so fucking poor. Can you make some real food? What the fuck is wrong with you? You get the point with it though. Buddha Focky. Good lord. Syros Kenya with a pint. Sausage, chips, and curry sauce. United. But it's always diarrhea. It's always... This is a hard one. But $5 for that or $2 for some bread. I'll take... Wow! 88! Oh my god, that's so sick. 88. I never would have guessed 88 on that. It looked nasty. Meat and potato pie. It looks dry as shit. Looks dry as shit, man. Old Trafford, England. $6. $6 for chicken curry. It looks disgusting.
Why do these look irradiated?
2 looks like a horrible picture. It is a horrible picture, and it looks very dry and nasty. Left looks like a box of diarrhea. But what Indian food doesn't? Okay, Indians is like they can make diarrhea look good because they have like really good food, and it all looks like diarrhea. It looks like someone shat in a bowl and they had like eaten Indian food before it. You know what I mean? Like it just looks like shit. Like, have you been to Japan and had like their curry, like their brown slop with some rice next to it? Looks like shit. Tastes good though. Tastes good. 39. Yep. Sausage and batter. No fucking sauce. Good lord. Nothing. No ketchup. No mustard. No nothing. Or a pretzel. Just a pretzel. I'm gonna go with the pretzel. That's insane. 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 Here we have steak and chips with a side of halloumi and coleslaw. That's actually not. See, here's the thing. Here we have like the main thing here, which is like kind of. It is a little bit of moisture to it, but it's like kind of dry. But then you got the coleslaw there. You got the coleslaw with it, so you can like kind of get. You don't have to like fucking chug water or some other thing to like not, you know, grind to a halt from the dryness of the food. Right? You got coleslaw. It tastes good. It's moisture. It's like, you know, it's good. That helps it out. But on the left you have top nachos. Okay. And nachos can look as disgusting as you want it to. It can look like a piece of shit in a box. Doesn't matter. It clears. Wow. Wow. That's insane. Nachos wins though. I stand by it. I'll die on that hill. I'll die on that hill. The Stone Burger. Yeah, it's a burger. It's not dry. It's a solid. This is a solid burger. The onion ring looks like kind of, you know, famished, but yeah. Loaded fries, pulled pork, and something white, maybe cheese. I'm gonna go with the cheese and this shit. I don't even know, dude. What the fuck? The breakfast stack versus the cheese and ham toasted. We're just gonna be this. There we go, bam. And now we got, what, 6 again? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Well, I'm washed. Crazy. I should never believe in this maggot dog. I think I made the correct choices, but the people in England are just retarded. Like I said. The thing is, like, people who go to football have no taste in food. They don't have taste buds. Look at the shit they're eating. They're posting it like it's normal. Like this is what they to expect at the football stadium. They're like, yeah, that's great.
Gombino, here is my monthly gift of Bezos money again.
Seko, thank you for the prime. Interpol or link. Professional or criminal, you decide. Oh, okay. I'll zoom in a bit. Okay. Professional or criminal? Hassan? I don't know how to do a gamble here. Like, what's the score and total? I don't know. Hard to say. This looks like he's doing like a webcam interview. But Shrek mode. Did it say Shrek mode? Shrek mode. He has a glasses, haircut. He's well groomed and like, it's gotta be LinkedIn. Correct. Shopify design. There we go. Next person. We have one streak. Okay. I mean, is this a professional businessman? I don't think it is. Something. I have like a gut feeling. A gut feeling. My spider senses are tingling on this one. I think it's doesn't strike me as an employee. I'm gonna go with Interpol here. It was Nagabo Rudasingva. Torture and serious maiming, robbery with violence or threats with aggravating circumstances, attempted extortion with violence at night in a gang, using weapon and stolen vehicle, illegal restraint with death threats, handling of computer data with a view to securing unlawful economic advantage, premeditated voluntary assault and battery, unauthorized possession, acquisition of transport of substances with aggravating circumstances. Wow, this is a person from Interpol. What? Crazy. It's literally a mugshot. It's free. Yeah, next person. Oh. This is a tough one because there's a really shitty image and it's not very nice, but the guy's old. It could just be a boomer. Like, this is a boomer Facebook photo. This is a boomer Facebook photo. Right? It's literally you? No! It's literally your dad on Facebook, dude. This is literally your dad on Facebook. Or it's an Interpol pedophile. There's one or the other. That's the two options. Either it's an Interpol pedophile, or it's like a boomer who doesn't know how to like make proper profiles. I'm gonna go with Interpol pedophile. Jose Luis Folgueras Alvarez. Possession, transport of narcotic drugs, attempted importation of narcotics, participation in the criminal association for the preparation of an offense punishable by 10 years of imprisonment. Interpol. There's no way he has a joint on a LinkedIn photo. He does not have a joint on a LinkedIn photo. It can't be. It can't be. It has to be criminal. Yeah. Murder, grievous bodily harm. There we go. Thumbs up, man. Next person. We got a 4 streak. Oh. This looks like a school shooter. I'm gonna be real. This is a killer. This person has committed murder. Wow, it's LinkedIn. Rafael Martin, macro. Wow. Okay, we lost our streak though. Damn. I'm gonna go with Interpol on this one. Correct. What? Whoa. Member of the Taliban military commission at mid-third 2013, believed to be an Afghan-Pakistan border area, belongs to Baloch tribe, review pursuant to Security Council resolution of blah, 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 blah. Terrorist. Bam. Next. If you laugh, you're going to Iran. Yeah, dude, the fucking Osama bin Laden lookalike was a terrorist. What? This guy is LinkedIn as fuck. He's not LinkedIn. This guy is locked in. Yep, CEO of a strategy consulting and training company. this is like literally the stare I have when I take a shit. This is how I stare at like the fucking at my floor. He looks like the Chud guy, doesn't he? Wait, what? He looks like this fucking. This is him, basically. What the fuck? It's just basically him. It's the same glasses. It's the same glasses too. Dude, it's gotten so old. You feel old yet? It's him. Billions must consult. Next person. I mean, if it was a LinkedIn picture, she would at least fix her hair. Wow. Okay. It's over. Oh my god, LinkedIn, go. What? He has the Matrix photo on his fucking Interpol? Oh my god. This guy, this is fishing. This is 50-50. This is literal coin flip. But it's gotta be LinkedIn though. Yeah. Vitali. He looks like a Vitali. Vitali Blibigarke. What the f... Yeah. The CEO. This guy looks like a crackhead, this Interpol. Yep. Antoni Frederick de Veur. And this is all caps lock because it's just that bad. Rape committed by a person who is or has been a spouse, cohabiting partner or partner linked to a civil victim by a civil solidarity pact. Violence followed by incapacity not exceeding 8 days by a person who is or has been a spouse, cohabiting partner or partner linked to the victim by okay, it's rape. That's so many words to just say it's rape. He raped someone, dude. And with caps lock. Jesus Christ. This is literally why no one reads end user license agreements, because they could say one word here, okay, but they said 50. This is why no one reads that shit. Yeah, okay, it's Interpol. What? Damn. No way. It's LinkedIn. This is no way. It could be LinkedIn, but it's very unprofessional. Yeah, there we go. Mikhail. What is up with these Polish names? Mikhailovich. Zarev. Creation of a criminal organization and fraud. Damn. Polish, Russian. Who cares? This looks like he's taking a snap. Like, if someone sends you a casual Snapchat, just respond with this angle. It's gotta be Interpol. Yeah. Iskander Riftav. It's always the Russians, man. Membership of a criminal organization. Yeah, there we go. What is that sweater, man? Wow. Shut the fuck up. Why the long face? This is not this, but you wouldn't look this like, dude. The guy looks like he's geeked out. Smile for the picture, Ahmed. It's Interpol. Wow, brand designer. How? I almost got his name right. That's crazy. Brand designer. Damn. Oh yeah. Well, rip. He's got a haircut. He's got a little smile on his face. He got a nice shirt. It's gotta be LinkedIn. Yeah, there we go. Favor Afolabi. UI designer. I knew it. What does this look like? A black-white guy? It looks like a black-white. It looks like someone just like changed his skin color in fucking Dark Souls. What the fuck? Indian Markiplier? Yeah, it's LinkedIn. Sagar Vajay, QA engineer. Easy. There's no way this guy is not a criminal. Skinhead, those glasses, tattoos. Taking this fuck-ass photo and some shitty hotel is obviously Interpol. Yeah, there we go. So many hints. So many hints. Daniel Mario Tomasetti. First degree murder, attempted murder, conspiracy to commit murder 3 times. Gabagoo. Okay, anyways, next guy. This guy. Giga Interpol. Nope, it's D. Benjamin. Fucking UX designers. You can never know with these guys. Yeah, this is an engineer. No, it's Interpol. There we go. Oh, it's Forrest fraud, breach of trust, money laundering, participation of an operation of placement, concealment, or conversion of the proceeds of a fraud. Damn. Boris. It's Boris. Does he have a face? Does he have hands? Yes, it was not us. That's him, Boris. This was a hard one. You would really post this on LinkedIn? You wouldn't post a picture from your fucking your passport. You use a passport photo on LinkedIn? No. This is we have no photos of this person who's committed like fucking like fraud times 10. So here's his passport photo. Look out for him. It's Interpol. It's Guilang Tan. Human trafficking. That's what he did. Yeah, no, Interpol. So, Kadiva is racist. Organization of the activity of a terrorist organization and participation of the activity of such an organization, participation of illegal armed formations. Damn. Wife? Hell no. Hell no, but it's LinkedIn though. Natalia Tusuvkaya. Website design. Yes, it seems about right. This is a hard one. No, it's not. No, this guy is not Interpol. No way. He has the hipster, he has the IPA beard. He has the IPA beard and he loves fucking Super Monkey Ball or something. Yeah. He loves the, like, he does not, he's like mid-management in a company. He has like some fucking daycare position where he manages a couple of small group of people, and he loves to drink IPA that tastes like asphalt and tree bark. It's LinkedIn for sure. It's Dimitri Shiliko, brand design. Yeah, there you go. Bam. Read like a book, chat. Read like a actual book. Anyways. Boris, what are you doing here? Again. Whoa, what the fuck? What a coincidence. Now the question is Doodles a Interpol wanted criminal, or is this his LinkedIn photo? I don't know. I'm gonna be quite kind to Doodles. It's LinkedIn. Yeah, Pedro Pueguero, senior art director, UX design. Oh man. Interpol, not really, man, not really. This guy looks so harmless. He looks so harmless, and that's when it's a coin flip, right? It's like Elliot Rogers, dude. Because like one day they look like a chill guy who wants to be super nice to everyone, and then they're like a total doormat. Because he looks like a doormat. I'm gonna be real. He looks like a doormat, and one day they just like fucking snap. But it could also be drug trafficking, to be fair. It's hard. It's a hard one. Fuck ass facial hair. Can barely see it. Look at that. He has the mustache, but you have to like CSI enhance to see it. Oh, you're like an IT consultant. Wow, it is a trafficking of narcotic drugs. I see. Yeah, there we go. It was drug trafficking. Who would have thought? LinkedIn. What, murder? What the fuck? Damn. Okay, Shlomo. It's LinkedIn. Murre San Florin. Aisk CEO. Alright, whatever that, yeah. Oh my god! Dude, this guy has the most angry smile I've seen in my life. He actually looks like a fucking chain chomp from Super Mario. What the fuck? That's gotta be Interpol. Nope. He's a 3D artist, of course. Is this a mugshot? Yeah. It was literally just Nikolai with a murder. Okay. There's no way. It has to be. This looks like my old French landlord, dude. This is Interpol as fuck. Yeah. Oh shit, child porn. Damn, and human trafficking. That's fucked up. This is Diddler. This guy looks AI generated, so because of that it's LinkedIn. It's Mohammed Mustafa, front-end developer. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Another guy with the matrix filter. The last guy with the matrix filter was also a LinkedIn, so I'm gonna go with LinkedIn. No, it was actually Interpol, wasn't it? Fuck! It wasn't. No, it was. It was. That was why it was so funny. Because it was Matrix, yeah, fucking hell. It was Danil Raisovich Khalitov, criminal organization, and the Matrix background. Damn. Yeah, school shooter, Interpol. Wow. It's a student. He's just a student, bro. Passport photo, Interpol. Yep. Armed formation. Terroras. It kind of looks like a mugshot or something. No, this is too high quality to be a mugshot. A mugshot has lower quality than this. This is too HD. Wow. Liu Ha Nguyen. Unauthorized production and or disposal of narcotic, psychotropic, and toxic substances. Alright. I don't know. There's nothing. I don't even know. It's got a LinkedIn. Go. Yeah. Samit Kapoor. Software engineer. And here's like again. It's either murder. It's either murder or it's like web designer. Murder or web designer, chat. Call it. It's probably Interpol. Yeah. Murder? No. Provocation by action in homogeneous and successive concurrence. Procedural fraud. Oh, there you go. Good. Yeah, it's just another fucking like low-level LinkedIn guy who doesn't know how to smile in the photo. Or it's another Russian guy. Great. A Bosnian. There's so much words. Professor. Oh my god, more fraud. I'm gonna be wrong now again. I'm gonna say Interpol. Look at that beard. Dude. Look at that. This is like the like IED beard. This has to be Interpol. There you go, yeah. Okay. Okay, dude. There's no way this is LinkedIn. There's no way, dude. He looks like he's like doing a suicide bombing and the bomb is currently going off. It has to be Interpol. Thank you. We already did it. Okay, there is not that many photos. There isn't that many photos. We're running out of content on this site. We've seen this before. It was Interpol. It was Kuiling Tan. Who you want to trafficking? Okay, so Matrix background is Interpol. Yeah, there's always this. Dude, the Russians who commit like fucking fraud and criminal organizations, they are fucking in it. They are LARPing it too. Fucking hell. Looks like a Matrix final boss.
Why are you yelling?
Billion, thank you for the sub. For the $15. Appreciate it, man. It's Minem. One such Russian organization was literally called Evil Corp. Okay. Damn. Yeah, they're just locked in, man. Evil Corp. Good lord. LinkedIn, he's wearing a suit. Of course. No, it's like a politician. It's an African politician. Of course it is, because it was like some fucking genocide probably. Crimes against... Yeah, dude. If they're African wearing a suit and they're not looking into the camera and smiling, it's going to be like fucking mass killings. And breach of human rights. Fuck. Yeah, we already saw Samit. Oh my god. Holy Igor. This is like... I can see this guy going around in like a medieval castle, hunchback and holding like a candle, okay? This is Igor in the case. Like to say, yes, master. Yes. Whatever befalls to me, my lord. My lord. Yes. I will fetch the potatoes. But if it's evil or not, I have no idea. It's a mugshot though, so surely. Yeah, there we go. Murder. Murder. Nodari Kristhivli. Lolly Gang Uvu, thank you for the tier 3, man. This guy is just fucked up. It's a mugshot though, so yeah. Rodrigo Villarreal Ramos. Sexual assault. How bad does your sexual assault have to be for you to end up with fucking Interpol? Like, how hard do you gotta sexually assault someone for that? Fucking hell. That's like giga rape. Super. Jesus Christ. You just gotta disappear. Okay, okay. This looks like that guy who made that song on YouTube, like goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Can you find that? Wait, Danny, goodbye. This one? It looks like this dude.
Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who
Shit, this
me. People who hated on me.
You get the idea. I don't want to listen more to it, but you get what I mean. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. That's the wrong tab. Goddamn. Where are we at? No. It's him. It's Danny, but it's Interpol though. Yep. Edgar Khalil Pareja Aramburu. Particularly aggravated homicide. Particularly. What is this wording? Particularly aggravated homicide. He was very angry. He was just particularly angry. That's like, he said, fuck this person in particular, and just like stabbed them to death. Joan Altark, thank you for the 1 Guerrillion Raiders. Yeah. Like, dude, if this guy smiled at me like this, I would just run. Dude. Where's a Q on there? Q. This is like... Man, that is Interpol, surely. Yeah, there we go. Mustafa Mehmed Sakir. Illicit trafficking of narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances. There you go. There's no way Interpol. He looks so normal. He looks like a tard, but he looks so normal though. Nope, it's another Eastern European. It's another Eastern European. Fuck me. I need to learn very intricate like fucking Eastern European phenotypes, because whenever there's like someone has like Stankovic as their name, it's always a criminal. Every time. Murder, drugs, murder, grievous bodily harm. Yeah, there you go. LinkedIn, so shitty picture. Yeah, Safari Mum, full stack developer. Yeah. He looks so innocent, but it looks like a mugshot too. This looks like a photo of a document. Yep, it's Faraz Karif's Sheikh. Aggravated assault. Aggravated sexual assault on a child under 14. Damn. Damn Faraz. He's the super diddler. Aggravated too.
Albino needs to learn how to racially profile people better.
True. True. Yeah. I mean, surely this guy is like, he done some like insane fraud, right? Some insane crime, and it's like some southern country on the beach chilling, and someone took a sneak photo of him, like on a fucking yacht. Or it's just a... I mean, why else would it be so zoomed in? And he's looking away. Well, it's gotta be... Yeah, there we go. Richard Jude Daschbach. Wire fraud. Yeah, there we go. Fraud. That's what I said. Illicit sexual conduct in a foreign place. 7 counts. What is that? Sexual conduct? What did he do? Huh. LinkedIn. Yep. It's easiest ever. Reddit beard, Reddit hairline, Reddit glasses, Reddit fucking photo with a filter. Easy. Information security officer. Easy. Giga Interpol. They don't even have the full face on it. Yep.
44 yields. Thanks for all the content so far.
John Zeus, thank you for the 44 subs. Yeah, Myers, conspiracy, organized crime. Yeah, easy clap. Oof. The torn photo? The torn photo is the Interpol. Yep. Muhammad Sobouj Fokid. Conspiracy, incitement to print, distribute, and possess counterfeit Indian currency. Fraud and forgery, illegal entry and stay in... Illegal entry to... How the fuck? How the fuck do you go illegally into... You like force your way into India? Damn. Mohammed, you're fucked up. Holy shit. Maybe Pakistani. Yeah. Grass is greener, I guess. This is LinkedIn. This is so LinkedIn. This is the HR rep that tells you you're fired. It's LinkedIn. Yep. Kimiko Williams. Digital marketer, strategy, analytics. There we go. Yep. African person, shitty suit, is not looking into the camera. It's like in some courtroom because he orchestrated some insane genocide where like if you go on Google Maps satellite, you see just like a spread of corpses on the satellite picture. It's just the entire pavement is just red. Okay? That's the consequence of this guy. Watch this. Yep. Ali Abd Rahman, incited by the International Criminal Court ICC for war crimes. He's known as Aqid al-Qaeda, colonel of colonels, and was active in Wadi Salih, West Africa. That's exactly fucking pinpoint what I said, by the way. Exactly what I said. There it is. Bam. And who said I was bad at racial profiling, by the way? I should be a police officer. Okay, this is my like recruitment. This is my tape to become an American police officer. I know what the fuck I'm doing, dude. Okay. HR rep. Next. There we go. Graphic designer. Oh. Yeah. What do you think? 10 counts of drugs. Yep. Anthony Phillips Tatar. And drugs. There it is. Yep. Got it. Probably rape too. Anyways. LinkedIn. Wow, what? I guess he looks kind of evil and rich. I was too quick on this one. It's probably... I was too quick. Interpol. Linnea Hjort. Project manager. Dude, what is this a shitty photo, man? Damn. LinkedIn. Widow of Amedi Koulibaly. She joined the Islamic State a few days before the January 2015 attacks. Fuck me. I mean... Cropped photo Interpol? Nope! CEO! He's just a fucking CEO, man! I'm never listening to you guys. You guys don't know what you're talking about. I should have gone with my gut feeling, which was LinkedIn. There you go, LinkedIn, bam. UX designer, Insta. It's literally a mugshot, bro. It's good old Shishong Marco Hu, the only fat person in Asia. First degree murder and... yeah, fast murder. He killed someone. And also, what is kind of a mugshot, but kind of also not. Weird. Interpol. Yep. Bilal. Bilal Ahmad! Dude, this is my Uber driver. Sexual assault on a minor under 15. Wow. Possession of pornographic image of a minor. But damn. Yeah. So here we have a case of someone with like a... This is a very LinkedIn photo. This is super LinkedIn. He is... I think the difference is if he has those like rimless glasses and he's like... It's like a vibe. It's a vibe, but this is LinkedIn though. Yeah, role is IT management of... What else would it be? And this is basically a mugshot. Interpol, there we go. Stefan. Whoa! Stefan, that's my name. Van Koa Du. What the fuck? Why do you have not? Why you got my name? I never thought I would see that. Dude, what this is literally Chinese me. This is literally Chinese me, dude. His face kind of looks like mine too. What the fuck? They grew a Chinese albino in Chinese labs. Hello? Albino. And he traffics drugs. I would probably do that too if I was Chinese, I guess. Huh. Yeah, you are on the run, brother. You're on the run. It's Karim Kali. Murder, grievous bodily harm. There we go. Easy. He's African, but he's not wearing a suit. He's looking into the camera with a very, like, non-aggressive, you know. He's trying to take a nice photo for LinkedIn. Front-end engineer, LinkedIn. Yeah, this is not a like, you know, crazy human rights denier. Yep, it's Axel Wednesday. Web and mobile dev. Yep. It's a mugshot. It's Tawheed. Okay, I gotta warm up. Ahmad Sadedegan. Smuggling drug trafficking committed by an organized criminal group as part of a preliminary agreement. There we go. Oh my god, the diddler. Holy diddler. Where's that picture? Like how he looks at me when I'm gonna see if I can find a picture. There's like a meme here. I have the perfect meme for this. Hold up. Yeah, there it is. It reminds me of this photo here. Like I was worried what I was gonna find, but how the face he makes when he wants cuddles fooders. It looks exactly like that, dude. What the fuck? It looks like that, but it's like some other country. I don't know. But there's no way this shit is your LinkedIn photo, though. Wow, he's a pharmacist. Wow. That's horrible. That's horrible, by the way. Yeah, we know it's Interpol. It's it's like a passport picture, surely. It's Interpol, right? Yep. Simad Hussain. Terrorist. Okay. Yeah. And this is, by the way, Giga LinkedIn. This is the most LinkedIn photo I've seen in my life. Okay? IT consultant or some shit. Or like, it's lead dev. Or, yeah. Branding, marketing, communication, podcaster. Yeah, absolutely. We already know this one. LinkedIn. Yep. Stefan Manso. Graphic designer. Easy. Web designer murder, chat. Call it. Murder. Yep. Embezzlement. Evelina Fadil Pietrushka. Embezzlement, dude. It's too close up and high HD to be Interpol. It's gotta be LinkedIn. Murder by spouse. Oh shit. Alright. LinkedIn. Yeah, UX designer, easy. No, it's LinkedIn. I know when the description is this long. Yeah, he's a terrorist. Yeah, he's a terrorist. Okay, I was trying to be nice. I don't have racial like prejudice. I was trying to be nice. But Abu Muhammad al-Javlani proved me wrong. Interpol. Yeah. It's a little real. It's like a bug shot. Murder. Okay, so that we're running at. We're getting like a bunch of repeats. He's from Al-Qaeda. Oh shit. The witch is back. That guy is the new president of Syria. Oh shit. No, this was like a Scandinavian woman, and she has a shitty photo. It's Linnea Hjort. I remember it. Because this is before. Try Shrek mode. Okay, let's try Shrek mode. This is literally like Kobe. This is Seth Seentouch's avatar, but Indian. Yeah, there we go. Crimes against humanity. Of course. Is it literally, bro? It's literally in the bushes. What is Shrek mode? Refresh page. He's doing the work from hand. Yeah, he's doing this thing like. This is actually a mugshot, by the way. But like Shrek mode doesn't work. These don't work. It ain't the thing. I gotta get water. Hold up. Hold up. This site should be called web engineer or murderer. And it was murder. Who would have... Ali Omar Muhammad. What, this is like 3 buzzwords. Holy shit. Let's see. For SLOP, we had a Vtuber getting bullied 1 hour. Damn. I'm gonna hate this video, I know that.
Miles Chung is a, let's say, political commentator that truly got in the spotlight in the run-up to the 2020
Goodbye, Karina Main.
for U.S. presidential election. You see, Ian would tweet daily. We're talking hundreds of tweets, all centered on the topic of this election. The guy was acting like his life was hanging in the balance if the wrong candidate ended up winning. In fact, he was so passionate about this topic that it even reached the owner of the website, Elon Musk, who retweeted and replied to his posts constantly. Except, here's the thing. Ian wasn't even a United States citizen. He was Malaysian, and he lived...
Dude, Ian Miles Chung is like the biggest Elon Musk dick sucker I've seen in my life. Like, he's the biggest dick rider I've ever seen in my life. He loves to just glaze Elon Musk, like, everything he says, every single time. Have you seen that video, like, of that guy going, like, what people who go to bed early, like, what's his name? What people who go to bed early expect you to do. Yeah, this guy, Cam.
My precious king, are you sleepy?
Yeah, I'm tired, man.
Like it's actually like Elon Miles Chung. This guy is Elon Musk, and the background voices is Elon Miles every single time.
Long day crafting your kingdom, huh?
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
There goes our daily entertainment. It's only 9 o'clock, Papa.
I always go to bed early.
Basically, that's Elon
in
Miles.
Malaysia. He didn't have a green card. Hell, he didn't even have a U.S. tourist visa. In fact, most shocking in all this, the guy had never stepped foot on United States territory before. Not once in his life. And yet here he was, shamelessly quote tweeting things like multiculturalism will tear our country apart and saying, that's right, they need to get out of our country. Bro, what do you mean our? What? Or how about I refuse to be governed by an Ugandan named Zohran Kwame Mamdani, get out of my country. What do you mean your
Intro,
country?
context.
You see, the thing with Ian, if that's even his real name, is that he was the perfect example of a
Gooning with 6
someone who
different
tends
what?
to believe in something while not giving a shit about it, all to benefit directly from it, whether financially or by other means. And he sure as hell did. Not only does he have 1.2 million followers, he also lives in the United Arab Emirates, a country that's significantly more expensive than his
The video is very quiet. I'll turn it up. There we go.
home country of Malaysia. So why am I telling you all this? Well, it's simple. For as long as so many of us can remember, a grifter only took on a few different forms, whether it be a politician or someone extremely rich, people of power. It was a known fact that these people changed their politics based on the highest bidder that was filling their pockets. But today, we live in unprecedented times where just about anyone can become a grifter and benefit directly from it. It's not a privilege reserved for the people in power anymore. This means anyone can be a grifter, even if it was a severely alcoholic mess of a VTuber. You see,
That's what everyone's calling you, Rock. They're calling you a grifter. You're always getting grifter allegations every single day, dude. How about that? How is it? Do you like it? Every time I see on Twitter someone mentioned Rock, it's like, dude, it's grifter. It's fucking grifter.
the first day that Elfin Psyop started streaming, she targeted a very specific demographic. Males who would typically share the same ideologies you'd find on 4chan, who love edgy humor, dislike minorities, and most importantly, never receive female attention. All she had to do was post slurs and insults directed towards minorities every day, all while acting as edgy as possible. And through this, she was able to attain over 100,000 followers in less than 2 years. But that's not all. She was also able to make close to 6 figures in those 2 years by building very unhealthy relationships with those viewers who get no female attention. Like, for example, calling those viewers on Discord and starting to touch herself without them knowing as they were talking. And that's not even the worst thing she's done. I mean, she was literally posting audios of her gooning
Louder, please. Damn.
to her general chat in her Discord server accessible by anyone, okay? But this, of course, had its massive benefits. Elfin was so successful in doing this. She was so unstoppable too, invincible to all sorts of criticisms, that you even had bigger and more viral VTubers try to emulate her, try to copy her. That's how dangerous her influence had become. But that would all be until December 2025, when demons from her past would catch up to her and expose to us all that she's actually one of those minorities.
Little battleships. Dude, I didn't do any of this shit. Dude, literally all I did was I played Dark Souls 2 and I cheated. That's all I did.
Daily.
That's nothing.
She is Pakistani. This is where her entire life falls apart.
She's Pakistani. Wait,
she's
what?
a minority. But if
She's literally, dude. That's crazy. What a spoiler. What a spoiler for the video, dude. She has like she pretended to be like this like white nationalist, like giga super racist who hates minorities, and turns out she's Pakistani. Dude.
Of course, it doesn't end here, because she might have committed a pretty serious crime that made her eventually want to delete all her socials to screw up the proof. And yes, it involved a minor. This is one of the more uniquely disturbing videos I've ever made, and word of warning, throughout all of it, you'll lose hope in humanity multiple times. So before we get started, I thought I'd get the good news out of the way first. I was able to achieve a very cool goal of mine, hiring my artist Wayne full. Alright, so first off, what is a girl failure? This is something that Elfin Psyop would identify as for the entirety of her career. It's also one of the main reasons she was able to gain so much influence in such a short time. Well, if you Google this term, you'll get a definition saying a fictional girl or woman who is endearingly...
I swear to God, anyone who's into this shit, like anyone who likes a girl failure, you are like literally a failure yourself. Stop. It's just retarded. You don't know what you're talking about. You really don't. Like they're like smelly, awkward. Like if a girl, like if you see, here's like something that I put into practice a lot myself. If I see sometimes I go on dating apps, okay, and when I go through the pictures of like if it's Tinder or if it's Hinged, if a girl has no pictures, all of her pictures are like herself in a mirror and just by herself, no female friends, nothing. Huge red flag. She's probably crazy. Like if a girl does not have female friends, something's wrong, really wrong, and there's gonna be consequences. For sure.
Pathetic or inept. And while yes, this is true to some degree, it barely touches on
Insane.
the story. In fact, if I had to explain what a girl failure meant, then I would say it's nothing more than a modern and extremely bastardized version of a damsel in distress. Yes, the idea of a woman that finds herself in such a desperate and helpless situation and can only ever hope to get out of it thanks to the help of a man, preferably a white knight in shining armor. He would extend his hand to her, he would save her, and they would live their life happily ever after with the man taking full credit for the woman's happiness. At its essence, this is exactly what the term girl failure means. A woman who is such a loser, someone who can't take care of themselves, that's just waiting on a man that can fix her. But when it came to Elfin, she wasn't just a girl failure, she also happened to be someone who was very mentally ill and severely alcoholic. But don't take my word for it. This is how she would introduce herself to people who would find her account on Twitter. Hello, new people.
Are you going to stoop low enough to start watching lolcow documentaries? We already watched a lolcow tier list, that was pretty funny. And it's like, dude, it's not like I have a choice, man. What am I gonna do? I can't play. I literally can't play video games. You guys recommended this video. If you want to like watch something else, you can post it in my Discord and come with a better recommendation to yourself, right? I literally do not have a computer that can play games. If I could play games, I'd be playing games right now, but I can't.
Well, I'm Elfin. I'm a loser. In parentheses, girl failure. Whatever. Stinky elf federal agent. I love bugs, and I've got bruises. I'm a very messy person, tired, and a massive alcoholic. My interests are conspiracy theories, astronomy, military history, and coding. I'm also extremely edgy, so you might see me post retarded rants while drunk. Wow, what a flattering introduction. I can totally see how she needs a white knight to save her from her predicament. But other than her making alcohol her entire personality and being a very clear example of what a pick-me girl is, you'd probably never guess that
What is a pick-me? I hear people say pick-me all the time. What is a pick-me? What is a pick-me? No. Not AI. Pick-me or pick-me is a slang term for a person, usually a young woman, seen as behaving in a contemptible way for attention and approval, usually from male peers. It is most often used in the expression pick-me girl, which disparages a young woman's season as faking an interest in stereotypically male activities or conforming to traditional values at the expense of other women. Oh, it's like a woman Uncle Tom or something. It also is used in pick me boy, referring to a young man who feigns emotional vulnerability to win the attention of women. More generally, pick me can refer to anyone thought to be trying too hard to earn acceptance. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, that seems about right.
Started streaming in February of 2024, and by mid-2025 had over 100,000 followers. So how the hell did she manage to become so big in such a short amount of time while having an extremely loyal community that would practically die for her?
Have you played the UK propaganda game? It is in browser. You can actually play that? I only heard about it recently, but yeah, no, I haven't played that.
Involved a multitude of different factors.
I thought it was like a game you would have to play in like school in Britain. They'd install it on your computer, but I didn't know it was like a web game.
One of the first factors is that she was edgy, like extremely edgy. It's as if she was competing for the edgy Olympics and wanted first place. Like this right here was a tweet of someone saying they went to the mental hospital and the nurse laughed at them for attempting to leave this planet, right? What does Elfin do? She would quote tweet this and say, can I just say you deserve it if you fail at it? Like, it ain't fucking hard to kill yourself, I'm sorry. How about this tweet? Some black people shouldn't have rights. Or this one, where she says, so I became a Nazi, yeah bitch, I'm the villain, showing a German pistol. She tried way
Those
too
are lyrics, bro. That's Kanye West.
People shouldn't have rights. Or this one, where she says, so I became a Nazi, yeah bitch, I'm the villain.
That's literally Kanye West, dude. Yeah, that's like the first part of the song.
Showing a German pistol. She tried way too hard, and for the average person, this was extremely cringy. Like in this massive tweet with multiple paragraphs, she's basically saying, oh, you're saying the N-word hard R, you think it makes you based? Edgy cool? Say actual vile shit. I want more edginess. Like imagine lacking so much self-awareness that you think this is actually cool. This was as far back as November 2024, and look, it would have normally been ignored. She's not the first one to be this edgy on Twitter. Normally, right? Someone like Elfin would have never gained more than 10,000 followers. I would have never had to make a video about her to begin with. So what was really one of the main factors that put her on the map? What changed everything for her and her entire career? Well, her belly. That's right. And I wish I was making this up. I'm talking about her belly, her stomach, her abdomen. She would periodically post pictures of it on Twitter, and she would gain tens of thousands of likes. Like, for example, I remember this one because I saw it on my feed. It had a caption of whatever, enjoy. And it was literally just her abdomen. Here's the high res. I mean, it's nothing special, right? So why did this post in particular gain 15,000 likes? Well, because she's a VTuber. I wish I was kidding. At this point, one could call this a kink, and the Twitter algorithm rewards it heavily. Like recently, I saw a picture of cleavage on my feed. It had over 20,000 likes. I was like, what makes this cleavage so fucking interesting? I went to that person's profile, and I saw they had 200 followers, but get this, they had a VTuber profile picture. That's right. The appeal that someone who is anonymous, that is too shy to show their face, is sharing skin. Elfin loved the attention this brought her. So as I said, she would post this periodically, and every time she would gain so much attention on her profile. It's insane. But it doesn't simply end here. After the horny guys would follow her because she has a nice looking belly, they'd start seeing her other tweets, her girl failure tweets, where she would say things like, I'm 20, I've never had a boyfriend.
Probably isn't hers or some random. You can just like, I mean, at that point, you can just find it on Google. Although some people will, like, I guess you can't do that because people are gonna like reverse search it. But I mean, I think it was like pretty much hers, right? Wasn't it? AI generated. Needy on Twitter, dude. Yeah, but it pays you. The thing is that like what she's doing here, she's trying to like appeal to a certain demographic of people, and she makes money doing it. I mean, at the end of the day, like she said a bunch of wild shit, and it's like, and she's super fucking cringe, right? But like really cringe and AIDS, right? But like she makes a lot of money doing it. She's making money though. I mean, like what? She was making money. She was making money. It is what it is. But 6 figures. How much is 6 figures? That's like up in the 100,000s, right? Because 7 figures is 1 million. Yeah.
I'm a virgin. I've never kissed, fucked, or anything before. I hate myself so much. This is such a terrible situation. Look at this post, for example. Legit just gooned, and it looked exactly like this. I'm fucking literally hurt. I stink right now. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm so upset. I wish I fucking had
like and bookmark, by the way.
I should be out hanging out at a bar right now. This post, posted on December 14th, 2024, would have over 2.9 million views and 85,000 likes, as well as 1,000 comments and 28,000 bookmarks. This is one of the most pathetic posts you can imagine, and there it is, going viral. She'd post something like this every single day, and it all goes back to the whole damsel in distress phenomenon that I was talking about earlier. She was a VTuber who only had male interests. She was
Foids are such cancers. This is so AIDS. Okay. Well, here we go again with the gender. Yeah, gender or race ban. I usually don't ban people, but you're getting banned.
Edgy,
goodbye.
Racist, and seen as based by some people, and she had a nice looking belly, which makes people's imaginations run wild. They think if it looks that good, then her face must look amazing too, the rest of her body as well. But the cherry on top is that even though she's all these things, she also happens to be a girl failure. She's someone who hates her life. She has no friends, she lives alone in the UK as a student, and the cherry on top was that she was a virgin, guys. She was pure. A witch could use her tears to make a potion,
Dude.
And she was just waiting for the right guy to fix her and wife her up. She understood this very well, but even though this was all a very elaborate plan to begin with, she still managed to take it to a very worrying
8-year follower. Yeah, but it doesn't matter how long a follower you are. If you say shit like that, you're gonna get banned. Like that's always, every single time. If someone says like the most incel shit I've seen in my life in my chat, I'm going to ban them. Like that's if first of all, using the word F-oids, like femoids, is like a giga red flag. and then you follow that with "it's such cancer," and you like keep coping about women being like, then you just get out. Like that's it. You can be here for 8 years and I haven't noticed it. Well, that's lucky for you. But now it's over.
Next level. And that would be when you would take the next step to join her Discord. Her Discord is exactly what you would expect. Elfin would spend a worrying amount of time on there. She was practically chronically online, and anyone could pretty much talk to her. Most conversations revolved around two things. The first one being about racism, and the second one being about her being a massive gooner. Here you can see someone saying, Elfin's been mostly quiet on the server today because she's embarrassed about how hard she was horny posting while drunk last night. To which Elfin replies, we're not talking about that. The viewer would say, you gonna call her a good girl, or is that just for you? Elfin would say, me. And an amazing example right here, someone saying, Elfin, do you choke yourself? And Elfin replying with, yeah. It was pretty much a server just to worship her and hope that she'll give you attention. Additionally, you'd see her say obscene things that she couldn't even post on Twitter. Like, for example, if I had to fuck a dog, it'd be a husky. I genuinely don't know like what to say about that, dude. Like,
Holy shit!
I mean, I'm speechless, but I wish things ended here. Elfin would take this parasocialism that she had built in her Discord server to a level that no other VTuber had ever taken it to, especially if they were the same size and influence. During her career, she would post over 11 different audios of her literally gooning with a vibrator. And get this, she wouldn't like post them in a private channel with her top donators or whatever. No. She would post it in general, in the channel that anyone who joins the server has access to. Now look, I'd love for you to listen to this clip in particular because it is so ridiculous, but you can literally hear a vibrator in the background, okay? So instead, I'll reenact the first 10 seconds for you because it is one of the most bizarre things I've ever heard in my entire life, and I mean that. She goes, eh. The whole thing you can hear a vibrator.
Okay, so I'm gonna skip those entire times. I don't want to hear like dude, it's bad enough, but having fucking Mujin anime avatar YouTuber recreate this for me, like I don't think anyone wants to hear that. I don't think anyone wants to hear that at all. This guy is saying that she has no self, like, what is it, self-insight? No, self-awareness? What the fuck do you have? What the fuck? Why would you do that? That's fucking crazy. Oh my god. I watched it, he's deadpan. That's insane. That's actually fucked. I'm like deciding now, should I actually listen to it or not? Oh my lord.
We're going bzzz in the background. Like, bro, what are we doing here? Like, what is my life? What the f is this? That already tells you a lot about who this person is, right? And of course, if you were to confront her about this, she'd say, oh, I don't remember.
Listen to it. No.
I was drunk. I'm an alcoholic. It's my entire personality. And now you might be making the mistake of thinking, Mujin, all right, I get it. I get why she had so many followers and I get why she made so much money. And I mean, buddy, do you really think I was going to let you go that easy?
Pull it? Okay, I'll pull it. Pull. Play the audio. Okay. Play the audio. Yes or no? We have democracy in here. We're gonna be a 2-minute poll. You guys can decide.
Easily? No, because now the fun begins. What do you do when you have an army of 100,000 military-aged men who willingly castrated their balls to worship you? Well, you start reaching deep into their pockets by suicide baiting. Tweets like this wouldn't be an uncommon find with Elfin, saying things like, genuinely want to kill myself, man. Or how about this post on her Discord saying, I just got charged like $1,800 about as tax. I'm literally exempt from paying that. Since she's a student in the UK, they just plainly took my money for my tuition and I have to pay rent soon, like a year's worth. I'm gonna actually fucking kill myself. She would then talk about how depressed she is and unmotivated and oh my god, I need to earn rent. Even though, as you might guess, none of this was actually true. She'd keep this lie going on other platforms too, saying, I'm getting kicked out my apartment soon if I don't pay for a whole year up front. Time to find a new house or go homeless, I guess. Streaming from under a bridge. Fuck. She'd have 101 replies, all begging to help and wishing her the best and being worried about her.
Damn.
Poor Elfin. Now get this. She'd say, does anyone want to buy my blanket? I used to hump every day for money. I need money for rent. Thanks. Now look, most people, if they tweet something like this, they'd be laughed at. Maybe people will think, oh, they're just joking. As I had mentioned already, Elfin had an army of 100,000 men who castrated themselves just to worship her. So what do you think?
What do you mean castrate? What do you mean castrate? What
offers? Someone would say, actual? Question mark? Offer? Question mark? Elfin would reply with $1,000 runes, to which someone would say, PayPal or Venmo. She had these guys wrapped around her finger, and she knew that. She'd somehow always end up being short on money no matter how much people donated, and at some point would even open commissions. Yeah, well, it turned out that her commissions were her just finding a Japanese artist, stealing their art, and then adding small modifications and making it her own. But her fans didn't care. Listen, she was a girl failure. She wasn't perfect. Yeah, she did some weird things, but don't worry. They'll be the one to fix her. So chill. Elfin had essentially done what no other edgy VTuber could have ever hoped to achieve. She said some of the most vile, racist shit known to mankind, all while having a massive army of simps supporting her. God, I mean, she must have felt invincible, like she could do anything, like she was untouchable, and to be honest, she was. But that was, of course, until her entire world crumbled right before her very eyes, all due to someone she thought she could trust. On December 4th, 2024, I'd released a video titled How This Entitled VTuber Lost Her Career Overnight. It would talk about Gunpei, an extremely edgy VTuber that had 1/10 of the audience Elfin Psyop has. You see, someone made a fan-made plushie of her and wanted to sell it. She had a complete crash out and started being racist towards them. The entire VTuber community rallied against her, and instead of apologizing, she doubled, tripled, then quadrupled down. It was very embarrassing and humiliating just for about anyone who had self-awareness. Now, after my
no wins. It was actually 50-50, but by one vote, one guy, literally, the poll got one guy and you're saved. That one guy is a hero. Because now I don't have to listen to it either.
Video would come out. Some people
I'm good.
would take it upon themselves to investigate her further. What they
Stream
end up finding
saved.
is a very, and I mean
No skiing today? Oh yeah, so, for people who are wondering about skiing, we were gonna do an IRL stream today skiing outside with Ron Mayer. First of all, Ron Mayer is like so hungover he can barely speak. Secondly, the weather was really shit today. So it's been pretty, like, we've had like a very nice wintry winter, like where there's like snow everywhere, winter wonderland, fucking cold, white, and dry. But today, the weather turned and we got +3 degrees, okay? +3 degrees, and it doesn't show now, but it's been like forecasted rain all day. So we got grey clouds, rain, and hot weather. That means the snow is going to be a piece of shit. It's going to be rainy and nasty, and no one, even the most try-hard ski goer in the city, is not going to want to go outside to ski today. So that's why, like, even I could go solo and do it, sure, but not on a day like this. This is not going to happen. Ron is hungover always. Well, it's when is it not hungover? Well, in the weekdays. It's Sunday today, but like, yeah. To be fair, yesterday, I mean, I drank yesterday too, but I drank with reason, or like with reason. I drank with a purpose. I drank not so much. I kind of limited myself, and I went home a bit early. But I did bring rhubarb vodka to the place, and I fed it to him. And we were sitting like drinking with a bunch of people who were like a bunch of pussies, man. We had some leftover like Jägermeister from New Year's, and Ron brings to the table. It's like, oh, it's like those small bottles, like I think it's eight small bottles of Jaeger. You can have like shot one each, and we were like 6-7 people. Fucking hell, kill me. And then we wanted to, oh, let's take one each. But it was me, Ron, and 3 other guys, and then like 3 other girls, and all of those 3 guys were like, no, I don't want a shot. I don't like shots, man. Like just one shot. Like, no, I can't do Jaeger. I can't. So basically, we ended up taking all the shots ourselves, basically, because they were like, no, I can't do one shot, bro. It's too strong. 25 years old, by the way. 25 years and too old to take one shot on a Saturday. Okay, bro. But anyways, yeah. So we took a lot of shots. But look at me now. I'm fine. I'm not even hungover, dude. I'm on 187 days without alk, and I would drink with you. Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. But it's not like, it's not in the world. It's just weird. It's just, when we have all of the shots on the table, and it's a Saturday, and we're all drinking, it was like, they didn't want to have shit. And I was like triggered. I was getting triggered. I was like, what? Dude, it's just a shot. It's not going to kill you. I don't know, man. And one of them, by the way, I had a shot glass, and he poured, while I wasn't looking, I had poured my shot into the shot glass. He poured his into my shot glass. So I got a double shot. I was like, yeah, I can drink that, no problem. I just drank it. No bitching, anything. But then after that, he was like, no, I've only taken a shot, so I can't. I was like, okay, bro. Okay, you didn't drink that shot, by the way. You literally didn't, but okay.
Very parasocial community. You couldn't even join her Discord server if there was any doubt that you were a woman. Gunpei would immediately ban you and say that she doesn't want any other man in her server to give attention to any other woman but herself. She essentially acted as everyone's girlfriend, but it went way beyond that. If you sent her a picture of your sausage, yes, your straight up genitalia in DMs, instead of blocking you like 99.99% of women, she would instead give it a rating. She'd compliment it. She'd write a paragraph about it. Yeah, trust me, I was shocked too. Anyone could essentially DM her anything, and she was chronically online in her Discord. This is how she was able to get so many different gifts and so much.
Dude, wouldn't it be funny, dude, if I knew this when she was still around, I could have just sent her a dick pic, and then we could like read the rating on stream. That would be content. If only I'd known.
Money from her community. I know this already sounded familiar to you when it came to Elfin, but it went deeper.
If only I'd known.
I had another account by the name of Zuba. She used to post normal things on there, but then one day posted an image of her in a bikini, specifically showcasing, yeah, you guessed it, her belly. That tweet would get over 25,000.
What is with the fucking belly, though?
She would decide to make a VTuber, knowing she can take full advantage of that. And she did. She was practically invincible. That whole backlash about her being racist, my video coming out, nothing affected her at all. But her career still somehow ended. You know why? Well, it turned out she had a boyfriend. When you tell your community that you're their collective girlfriend, and it turns out you have a boyfriend behind the scenes, you lose all your fans. It's just that simple. When this was revealed, she would scrub her YouTube channel, delete her Discord server, and deactivate her Twitter account. She would briefly reactivate it later and sell her entire model and assets for around $2,200. It would somehow get bought by a viewer of mine. I hope he's enjoying the model. And that was that. It wasn't her racism. It wasn't her weird attitude. It wasn't her being an unlikable person that canceled her. It was simply her having a boyfriend. When you're parasocial, you're invincible unless you're lying to your community. That's the one taboo rule you can't break. What's really
just that. I wonder how her boyfriend feels about it. That's crazy. Dude, imagine having a girlfriend and her job is just rating dicks. Yeah, she was looking at other guys' dicks while having a boyfriend. That's crazy. Holy shit, that was the problem. Her boyfriend is iDubbbz.
Really funny is that she would go as far as trying to reinvent herself, creating a new VTuber identity in May of 2025. And in just the span of like a couple of months, people would discover that there was a lot of similarities between Gunpei and this new Mirio Maki. On July 8th, she would post an explanation apologizing for her past behavior, and she hasn't posted or streamed since then. Now, you would think that since her and Elfin shared so many similarities, back when her controversy was happening, Elfin would have maybe came in and defended her. I mean, Gunpei wasn't even saying half the edgy shit that Elfin said on her feed, right? So
What
come
if
on,
BF was
surprisingly
the
though.
one
Okay, it's not
rating
really a
the
surprise.
Could be. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's it's fair. Could be that he was rating the dicks. Could be that it was like she just fed it into ChatGPT and read it that way. That would actually be smart. If she had like an automation set up on her Discord account where like the dick pic that she receives sent to like some AI, and the AI writes like a good paragraph about the dick, then she keeps her viewers engaged, and she doesn't have to look at dicks or write fucking paragraphs.
Elfin would join the dogpiling, saying, "Oh my god, my based racist Chuba. Ooh, it's only funny when they say."
If I was pretending to be a woman with a voice changer online and being a VTuber and posting fake bellies, that's what I would do. That's what I would. That would be the grind. That would be the fucking the plan.
Intentionally and not in an active effort to harm/insult someone. When did we lose sight of what's actually funny? So look, this tweet makes absolutely zero fucking sense. Okay, this is just Elfin being the typical pick me.
$1 million because Vtubers have irate random dicks.
Yeah, that's it.
Someone's being hated and trying to profit off of it. How? Well, it's simple. Gunpei had a lot of parasocial fans, so Elfin clearly wanted some to come to her community instead. But above all, she wanted you to know that she wasn't a grifter, okay? She was a real girl failure. She was somehow taking the moral high ground. I'm not fake like you, okay?
I'm a real maggot.
Authentic. I'm as real as it gets,
Authentic
and I know
maggot.
what I'm doing. And that's the attitude she always took when she saw someone doing something similar to her and getting canceled or getting into trouble. What's deeply ironic here, though, okay, is that barely a few months after she was taking this moral high ground on Gunpei, someone would come out with a 51-page Google Doc about her on April 18th, 2025. His name was Average Bird Enjoyer, and this was significant because he was watching her from the beginning back in 2024, and he was one of her lead mods. He was always there for her, as well as always in her chat. I mean, look at this. On a scheduled stream on YouTube, there was a pinned message saying, "Elf is currently dead asleep. Potentially no stream today. We'll move to tomorrow if that's the case." The stream was still running as she was doing some sort of a dono-thon. It's kind of like a subathon, but it involves direct money. You'd hear some sort of a Discord ring on the stream, and Average Bird Enjoyer would come in and say, "That was me calling her to see if she'd wake up, lol." So this was someone who, as far as the community was concerned, was close to her. In fact, the guy wasn't just close, okay? He was borderline insane. At some point, Elfin would be streaming, and she had a donation goal for PC funds set at $100. Average Bird Enjoyer would come in and donate, in one payment, $10,000. Probably, and most likely, because he thought he could be the one to fix her. But here's the deal. He wasn't the only one. The document that Average Bird Enjoyer wrote was 51 pages long, and it involved 6 people total, including himself. But are we actually going to bother diving deep into this mess? Hell no. Honestly, it's so pathetic, it's not even worth doing that. I'll just sum it up for you. In a nutshell, Average Bird Enjoyer had spent over $50,000 on Elfin in the span of like less than a year. Listen, I have to specify this. He found her when she had less than 500
50,000, dude, that's crazy. That's like, dude, if you have 50,000 kroners, you can like take a loan and buy an apartment. That's like well, like maybe a little bit more than that, but that's like the price list we're looking at here. That's fucking insane.
She was not a big streamer by any means, but Average Bird Enjoyer went all out thinking that he'll genuinely be able to like be Elfin's partner, okay, that they're gonna date. He thought they were exclusive to begin with. He sent her $10,000 on that stream. He hired her an editor. He got her a manager. He was willing to pay for her new VTuber model. They met up IRL, and he took her to multiple Michelin star restaurants. Dude blew a fucking apartment
fucking hell
on this girl failure. But he was the only guy who actually had to spend this much money. The other 5 guys spent almost nothing, and they got the same treatment that he got. What was that treatment, you might ask? Well, other than meeting up with her IRL and doing stuff, yeah, she's not a virgin. I mean, who could have ever guessed that? It all would start with them messaging her, being in her Discord, right? Messaging her, and her reciprocating. She would then get in calls with them, okay? listen, she would then get in calls with them. And as they were talking, right, they could be talking about their day, a game they're playing, whatever, she would start to flick her fucking bean, bro. She would start gooning right then and there to their voice. No warning, no nothing, dude. And then after she'd be done, she'd send them explicit pictures. These guys would, of course, be shocked. What the hell is happening, dude? And then the next day when they'd ask her about it, she'd say, "Oh, I don't remember anything. I was severely drunk. Please delete all my pictures." However, she'd keep doing it over and over and over. And each of these guys thought that she was being exclusive just with them when she was doing this with 6 people at the same fucking...
Dude, she has like some, it's literally her fetish. That's it. It's literally her fetish. Whatever that is. Just like, gooning in a call without them knowing. It's literally, it's what gets her off. She had the perfect job for it.
And as I said, she'd meet up with them, she'd do things with them, God knows what. But overall, she wasn't this pure virgin girl failure she was making herself out to be. That's pretty much the 51 pages in a nutshell. It also involved incredible DMs like this, with Elfin saying, "Birdie to you, birdie igu, if you just touch my noe, my puffy, it'll make me fub. Kun, teal it faster, hoinku, you know, I'm gins what for good do." Average bird enjoyer would then say, translated, Elfin telling me if I touched her pussy, she'd come real fast. What am I doing with my life? Anyway, when this document came out, Elfin was furious. She was watching her entire world crumble around her. She saw what happened with Gunpei and did not want the same to happen to her. She had been parasocial her entire career. Her entire Discord was obsessed with her. She can't have this leak. And yet it did. So she would tweet this out almost immediately saying,
"This guy lied, by the way. Bird guy spent 50k and did not have sex with her once. Damn. But that's good, actually. That's a win. That's a win. If I spent 50k and I also had to have sex with her, that would have been over. That's GG, dude. But at least he didn't have to get to do that, so... If there's any, like, if there's anything positive in the story for him, it's that. That's literally it.
I see shit like this and know for a fact that these people barely do any research and just love saying shit. I had phone sex for a couple of days or weeks with some guys. Okay, wait, hold the phone. Days or weeks? That's a huge range. Anyway, I told all of them day one I was not into dating, and they agreed with me. Most of them don't even care about the situation. They went out of their way to message me just to say how stupid this drama was. Only Bird and another person who repeatedly tried to threaten and dox me were emotional homosexuals. Bird not only went around trying to poison my community, he actively shared information about me to other server members in an attempt to make them join his side. He went to all my mods and all my close friends in the server. People saying, "Oh my god, there's no evidence of Bird being a bad guy." First of all, 51-page expose about someone you apparently cared about as a friend. His words, "If you really wanted to help me to stop my pattern of behavior, you could discuss it with me like everything else." Just to cut her off here, something else that was mentioned in those 51 pages was how when every single one of these guys found out what she was doing and confronted her, she would lash out. She'd get very angry and she wouldn't want to listen to a single thing they had to say, especially when they had something to say about alcohol, okay? Anyway, let's continue. But no, I only talked to Bird that way for a month. I crave validation from men. I admit I wanted compliments and I wanted attention, but he acted as if he was my dad. His friend would try to wingman and tell me I should meet Bird and just be with him. He could make my life so much better, and I straight up told him I wasn't into Bird. I have screenshots and evidence. Also, when I first started streaming and Bird came along, I was 19 at the time, extremely new to VTubing and having this much attention. He taught me everything about VTubing and keeping me in a bubble. She would then talk about the point of women not taking accountability, saying, "Motherfucker, all I've done is say I'm not a victim. I keep..."
You can have sex with people for free or just get a normal relationship. Don't spend 50k. Well, obviously, yeah. Obviously, you don't have to gift, like, if you're, like... Any woman, like, if there's a woman, like, a VTuber, fucking, whatever it is, streamer, OnlyFans creator, doesn't matter. You give them a bunch of money, it's gonna make them want to have sex with you less. Okay? If you give them money for like just seeing something, they're gonna like want you less by every cent you give them. Okay? So no, you don't have to pay money. That has the opposite effect. Anyways.
Fucking saying I was wrong too. Why are you just ignoring this? Oh my god, she cheated. On who? I was dating no one at the time. I never dated any of them, and I have screenshots of some of the guys saying they knew what it was. It was not dating. We had phones. Gooning on call. She would then make another tweet, quoting something that many people were saying, "Oh my god, these poor lonely men," while she replied, "While they're 25 plus adults. If a 19-year-old has to be held accountable for whatever she's done, you can't possibly in good faith ignore the horrible shit these men do just because I'm lonely. I literally live alone and talk to a total of 0 people IRL. I'm fucking lonely." And look at this very sad image she posted. Oh my god, it's her crying. But guys, don't worry. As she said in her own words, she is not acting like a victim. But look, to be completely impartial here, these guys were really weird, especially Average Bird Enjoyer. Look, if you go and donate $10,000 in cash right now to a top streamer, they'll fucking block you because they know that you can't be donating this much money without ulterior motives. This document was made on purpose to destroy her career, isolate her, and further take advantage of her by manipulating her as she was all alone.
They have to pay me when my odds go up. Thanks, Mr. Streamer. There we go. Yeah. Run, try it. No, it's not.
Okay, the document also revealed that she's always been known as being a certain person on 4chan, someone who has had a history of sending nudes and being explicit. They'd even go as far as saying that while she was talking to these 6 different guys, she had an IRL boyfriend. It was an attempt at totally annihilating her entire reputation.
Donating 10k to buy to bring back to cosplay streams? Never. I'm never doing that. The only, like, if I'm gonna cosplay something on stream, it's gonna be something funny. It's not gonna be something gay. Okay, that's just it. That's it. How much for you to go on call? Not gonna do that. I'm good, bro. I don't need the money that bad. I really don't need the money that bad. Okay? I just need a new computer. That's it.
At the same time, though, she refused to take any accountability. She'd say that she was groomed. Brother, you were 19, and you had continued by that point posting gooning audios on your general chat in Discord. What do you think this is? The objective conclusion to this entire drama was that everyone in this sucked ass. But no, Elfin wanted to be seen as the victim. And even though normally she should have had her career destroyed by this point, she should have been completely abandoned by her community, the opposite ended up happening. She again had defied all odds, and let me show you exactly why. Rima Evenstar is a VTuber who makes some very detailed video essays about the VTuber community. A couple months after this document had dropped, she would release a video titled "She Played Her Fanbase Like a Dating Sim, the Elfin Psyop Situation," garnering over 100,000 views. In this video, she would constantly be referring to Elfin as a menhera, a term for a character who is emotionally unstable and in poor mental health. They are very emotionally fragile and experience extreme mental ups and downs and mood swings, which can make them a bit difficult to be around. They may have an unhealthy dependence on love or their partner, be a troublesome person who displays unexpected aggression.
Oh, tell me about this. It's like a Japanese term, yeah, the JP.
Subtle thoughts and think the world would be better off without them. Hey man, I don't know about you, but this perfectly describes Elfin Psyop so far, right? But Elfin...
Dude, that's crazy that like she did all of this shit and no one cared, but the moment they found out she was brown, it was over. She really built that fanbase, that's fucking insane.
Was outraged.
Damn.
She despised that video and hated Rima to the point where she added her on Twitter and said, "Rima Evenstar, I don't know why you like to spread genuinely doxed and simply false rhetoric so easily. Maybe it's because you're a drama VTuber by name, but it's just bullshit to spread false things without confirmation. Firstly, when you made the drama video on me, you got a lot of facts wrong and didn't contact me to confirm details either. Nice journalism. Now you're spreading shit about me suicide baiting? To you? I'm sorry, what? I think you making the drama video on me during a time I was constantly drunk and not in a stable mental state would obviously fuck me up. Like you call me menhera all the time and don't expect me to somehow crash out? I was still relatively civil and only DM'd you about my issues with your video hoping to at least get facts straight. Believing in random people messaging you rather than the person at the center of the situation is crazy. You do not hate journalists enough. In fact, this got so bad that when Rima posted the tweet announcing the video, it would get totally brigaded by Elfin's community. 102 replies and all of them filled with insults, slurs, and an attempt to straight up character assassinate Rima, saying, "Wow, I used to watch your content, but not anymore. Wow, you're a terrible journalist. Wow, you suck at what you do," etc., etc.
Wrecked.
That's simply because Elfin had replied to this post and ratioed Rima, doubling her likes, simply saying that she is not.
Yeah, either have a boyfriend or they have the wrong ethnicity, and then there's like anime. This like VTuber viewers, man. It's VTuber viewers. They found out that you have like brown skin or a boyfriend, and it's just like, nope, 0 viewers. It's over. GG. It's like a glass cannon route of streaming. Okay, your streaming goes really well because you're a VTuber and that's exciting, and then the second they found out like 1 or 2 wrong facts, bam, done.
A femcel. But this still doesn't explain how she was able to survive a Google Doc like this. This doesn't explain.
Or they have an AI voice generator now. Yes, the voice changers are getting crazy. Insane. I've been to some streams, and I've heard there's like an obvious voice changer, but like, and I wanted to ask, is this a voice changer? But if you do, like sometimes if you ask if there's a voice changer, people get so fucking mad. They get so defensive and mad. So I was like, yep. Not my fight. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go do something else.
She didn't end up like Gunpie. What happened exactly? Well, here's what her diehard fans had to say in response to her reply on Rima's post. And it perfectly encapsulates why she still had a very strong community that kept growing. Look at this idiot. "Hey, I just like to say that I'm naive and emotionally vulnerable and would be easily groomed. DM me sometime." What about this dumbass? "I'd be honored to be one of your toys. Crazy they're spinning it as a forced or bad thing. Lol." So these men were so irrevocably castrated that they realized, hey, I don't like this woman because she's a virgin. No, I like her because she's a girl failure and because she might give me a chance. If she did it with 6 different guys at the same time, what's stopping me from DMing her and finding her in a call gooning with me? If anything, Average Bird Enjoyer's Google document backfired tremendously. It made Elfin Psyop seem way more reachable to the average viewer than they thought. So their whole fantasy, or should I say delusion, of trying to fix her, wifing her up, impregnating her, and prolonging the white race wasn't so far off. By this point, Elfin kept getting followers, kept getting viral tweets.
That's one way to put it.
Kept growing. She was making more money, and her viewership was doing better than ever. She had reached over 100,000 followers, something very impressive, especially for a VTuber. And by this point, we could easily say that she was becoming very dangerous, because in VTubing, there are so many desperate people trying to make a name for themselves that they'll see what works and try to copy it. And since things were going so well with Elfin, since she was totally invincible to any criticism or controversy, someone would end up noticing how well she was doing and try to copy her, even though they had way more followers and way more influence. Her and Elfin would end up becoming friends and eventually enemies. Ririgaki is a French rat VTuber who used to stream exclusively in French. Around 2024, she would start streaming more in English, and at some point, one clip from her stream would go mega viral. It went so viral that there's actually a good
popped up on my feed too.
Watch.
Says their name. So here is broccoli with fucking dumb. Look. No brain cell. No brain. Nothing. After we have here, Fruby.
Good lord, the accent is so bad.
Look. She's a Rex girl. She got curly hair. She's really cute. It's Bean. Bean is my only boy, but he don't have a cocoon yet.
Alright, you get the point. French girl talking about her rats, very cute, very adorable. Yeah, well, it would go mega viral. 384,000 likes on Instagram, and guys,
Jesus
Twitter,
Christ.
12.7 million views, 134,000 likes. It was practically on everyone's feed, and everyone was talking about it. If you told someone, hey, did you see the French rat girl? They'd say, yes, I saw it on my feed. It went mega viral. I'm not understating this. She would then reply to this saying, hi, I'm Riri, a rat girl VTuber from France. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord if you want, link in bio, but be warned, I'm the most hated VTuber of all France. And guys,
I wonder why.
She was not kidding. When the French community saw her going viral, they were livid. They saw how viral she was going with the English-speaking community, and they did their best to show them who she truly was. This person, for example, would say, maybe because you're a lolicon and you think Hitler is cool and you're overly annoying, you force your voice to sound like a kid, your response to saying the N-word is I hate everyone equally, look at yourself stuttering in your own f***ass tweet. Okay, so very brief lore dump on this bitch because there's no information in English on her. She used to be known as Riri Meow, and her whole content revolved around porn. Still does, but it was worse then. She was retweeting lollipop and had a Discord server with tons of minors, etc., etc. They'd also link some edgy tweets she made in the past, like top 5 reasons racism is bad, and then the next picture is thanks for watching, so implying that racism isn't bad. Here's the deal though. Riri's defense on Twitter would be, guys, French people doxed me. They sent police at my house. Yes, they swatted me, and they harassed me at IRL conventions. All for this, for my edgy jokes, for being a lolly. All of a sudden, French people looked evil, and it doesn't take much to convince someone that French people are evil, okay? The French would argue, well, look, there's these videos on YouTube that expose her. Go watch those things instead. Okay, cool. Here's a video titled The Worst French Streamer, Riri Gaki, with over 448,000 views. Oh, hey, here's another one saying The Worst French Streamer, Riri Meow, with over 245,000 views. I watched both of them in full, in the native language of French, and I can tell you right now, this is what they said in a nutshell. Number 1, she's edgy and she made Nazi jokes, okay? And number 2, she's a lolly. In fact, most of these 2 videos were criticizing her for being a lolly, that she was playing this childlike character, how she was speaking with a childlike voice, and how she was overall just cringe. But here's the deal. For the English-speaking community, this only proved one thing. French people, when it came to VTubing, were completely and utterly out of their depth. VTubing originated from Japan. And this
Yeah, this is like totally... It's like a cultural fucking thing that you get used to, right? Like when like Tenma and all those like fucking VTubers have a avatar that looks like a kid, like actually a kid. It's just so unemployed. It's so unemployed, dude. But it's you know, this is the environment, the fucking you know, we're in, and what are you gonna do? People fuck with it. Whatever. I mean, Twitch allows it. People fuck with it. What are you gonna do? Luli Baba, yeah, blah 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 blah.
From there too, for people who actually.
But I'm like totally used to it. I guess.
Watch
whatever.
YouTubers, it was totally normal. It doesn't matter if you think lolicons are weird, right? I mean, I think it's a very reasonable take to think that. But when your thumbnail is Riri Gaki with the word pedophile on top of it, you start losing a lot of people from your side. As time passed by, French people were seen as more and more unreasonable. This is not worth swatting over. This is not worth doxing over. You'd see pictures like this of a French person saying lolicon equals pedophile, with Riri Gaki quote tweeting saying, don't cry, I'm just a drawing. The typical drama you'd find in English-speaking communities too, and typically VTuber watchers would always defend someone like Riri, so they were totally out of their depth here. They'd keep trying to prove that she was problematic, showing her using GIFs saying, settle down, N-word hard R, and also showcasing how she had a role on her Discord called Rotten Waffen, a play on words on the Waffen SS, otherwise known as the Waffen Schutzstaffel, a division in the German army during World War II. Their efforts, again, proved ineffective, and the final straw would be when they would show this image of Riri when she
looks crazy.
Apparently,
she has like bad crazy eyes, by the way. Holy shit. This is a mess. This is a mess waiting to happen.
Doing the, you know, German salute from World War II. Well, he even had Asmongold reacting to it, and he concluded, as well as others, that she was simply adjusting her webcam. Guys, you're trying way too hard to make her look bad. Come on. This was seen as so crazy in the English-speaking community that even Elfin went adjusting her webcam. Guys, you're trying way too hard to make her look bad.
That's adjusting. That's not adjusting your webcam. Like it's not even what. The webcam is like it's not over there. Like that's where my camera is. It's right. Sorry, I did the wrong hand thing. But like that's where it is. that's I would be holding here like that. You know, this is how you adjust the camera. This is how you adjust the camera. It's not like this. You know.
Come on. This was seen as so crazy.
It was a misinput. It was a fucking misinput. I was just trying to imitate, you know, what she was doing. I was making an example. I did the wrong emote.
Speaking community that even Elfin went out of her way to defend her as she was being cancelled by French people. By this point, Riri Gaki was followed directly by Asmongold on Twitter, and she had the entire English-speaking community backing her up. She was treated horribly by the French community, but now she got given a second chance straight from the heavens. However, here's the problem. I don't know if it was the language barrier or just the fact that she's probably mentally ill, but Riri Gaki completely misunderstood what the second chance meant. She thought that she now could finally get away with anything. She could say anything, do anything, and she'd have a community here to back her up always. When in reality, this wasn't the case at all. What actually happened was that she got a second chance, got a new community, and they were hoping that French people were exaggerating. They were hoping that she was going to genuinely redeem herself. And as you might have guessed, this could not have been further from the truth. Shortly after getting this incredible second chance, she would increase the racist and edgy rhetoric by 1,000%, all while adding that to a cancerous cocktail of politics. Some guy would say, French quote-unquote people, the fuck is wrong with your country, Jesus? To which Riri Gaki would say, immigrant and African. Here's another tweet with a lot of views and a lot of likes. Saw a Jew for the first time in my life yesterday. I always thought they were all extinct. Here's her comparing Nazis to trans people, with the only difference being the fact that one has impressive taste in clothing and the other one being promoted by the US government. She'd have a tweet saying, can I be called a white rat supremacist? I love white rat. And when Kanye West would say, I'm a you know what, she would quote tweet this with an image of an anime girl raising her hand. So as I said, she completely misunderstood.
Yeah, she just lost the sauce.
Just keep talking about your rats, woman. Just keep being cute. But no,
Damn.
She had over 130,000 followers at this point, and she was taking a page right out of Elfin Psyop's playbook. Probably the worst thing you can do. But hey, it seemed like they were getting along very nicely. Riri Gaki would say, can you teach me how to be cute, please? And Elfin would reply with, but you're already so kawaii. kawaii desu. It seemed like the 100,000 castrated men who followed Elfin just had another girl failure join the mix, and they were getting along. Not only did they increase their odds of maybe fixing another woman and marrying her too, but now maybe they could look forward to them collabing together, right? Oh my god, isn't that awesome? Well, I'm sure it would have been. But then some people decided to dig into Ririgaki's past when she used to be Riri Meow and produced adult content. Now look, let's get one thing straight. Riri never produced any explicit content. It was mostly centered around thighs and feet. And while yes, this was enough for people to call her a whore and all sorts of things, this is simply who she used to be. And for the most part, I mean, people loved it. Oh my god, a girl failure and making stuff like this? It's like Elfin posting her tummy. What else do you want? But as these castrated guys were looking through her different images,
Always
they
castrated.
noticed something interesting, particularly in one image set of 3 images. You see, she'd have a photo set where she wore non-matching thigh highs. Everything looked normal, right on this picture, on the other picture, until you got to the third picture, in which we can very clearly see a black guy's hand grabbing her left thigh. Now look, normally this wouldn't be an issue. I would hope that it's never an issue. But saying that Ririgaki would tweet out every other
because you can tell, like here, even if it's like black and white, the photo, you can.
How France and Paris is getting ruined by immigrants and more specifically Africans, her new, let's say, community wasn't too happy about this. In fact, they were furious. It seemed like no matter how much Ririgaki disliked African immigrants, she still couldn't resist the BBC. I mean, this is just so funny to me. It was treated like this leak, this thing that no one could have ever predicted, when in reality, on her own wiki page, you can see that in 2023, she made some guy called Euro, who happened to be a Vtuber, her boyfriend. And when you checked out his model, his model was black. But no, it was a betrayal. How dare she?
Oh my god.
She suffered the wrath of her own community. She had pretty much stabbed herself with a knife.
This Chris, it's always the same thing. Like if someone had posted like the most racist white national shit you've ever seen in your whole life on Twitter, they're always Mexican. They're like from Argentina or like or they're from Malaysia or Africa or something, like, or that Indian LARPing for clicks. It's never like someone, same thing every time.
It was official. She was a grifter. Someone who didn't believe in anything she was saying and was only doing it purely for her own benefit. Someone would say, if you can't see the grift in tweeting racist shit...
That's crazy though. Like, that's insane to me. Like, you go on Twitter and say like the most racist shit ever because you think that's going to give you like some sort of some financial gain. And I mean, to be fair, it did, but still, it's just wild.
And race mixing, all while hating immigrants, then I don't know what to tell him. To which she would say, bro thinks all French people are all white like snow, lol, we have an island. Actually, the French have multiple islands, like Corsica, Guadeloupe, République, but this didn't matter at all in the grand scheme.
Guadeloupe.
As she was getting attacked pretty much daily at this point with her own community turning against her, she would try to quell the flames by becoming even more edgy somehow, and saying, next cosplay I'm doing, Lolly Hitler. This would be nothing more than a pathetic attempt at recovering the community that was turning on her, because very shortly afterwards, she would get suspended from Twitter by mass reporters who just so happened to be people who were pissed that she was dating a black guy. And the cherry on top would be her also getting suspended.
It wasn't people who, dude, that's crazy. It wasn't people who like were mad over the racism. It was people mad that she dated a black guy. That's insane. This video just keeps going, man. What the fuck? It's actually a kink thing, I think. The racism is somewhat sexual for a lot of these people in mixed relationships. It's real as fuck. Damn.
Suspended from Twitch. In her own Discord, she'd say, hi, I got banned from Twitter and Twitch again because of a big campaign of harassment and cancel culture. I did a tweet on my alt account if you want to RT, I don't know what. I'm tired. I really hope to die. Here we go with the baiting again. I don't know. I don't want to let my haters win, but I'm really too tired. 4 years of all this is too much. You can follow my new account if you want, linking her Clips account and saying, I don't know if I'll be back one day. I'm really tired. She would then post a statement on that account saying, if you didn't see it, my main account was mass reported from Twitter haters because some of them believe that I'm a Nazi and the others are mad that I'm not racist. I love it. Seeing people this mad and obsessed by a little rap girl proves to me that I'm really the only person here. You are part of the problem if you think that everybody I don't like is Hitler. Being racist is good, or Vtuber shouldn't have a boyfriend. I'm going to take a little break from Twitter while waiting for my appeal to be accepted. Thank you all for the support. I love you a lot. I have an incredible community and lots of kind people who support me. I'm never going to kneel down in front of horrible humans, and I'm never going to let them cancel me. Cancel culture is dead and exists only for insecure people. I'm still going to stream on Twitch and YouTube and be active on Instagram and Discord. Your support means the world to me. Keep making extremist people pissed off and laugh at them. We are stronger than hate. And remember, vive la résistance. Rats live matter and are stronger than evil humans. Signed, Riri. So look, at the end, this was a desperate attempt at trying to recoup a community that hated her guts at this point. After getting that incredible second chance with a mega viral clip, she spent all that time nurturing a racist community. People who disliked immigrants and minorities. And it turned out she had a black boyfriend. Her initial haters felt vindicated and her own community now turned on her. You couldn't really feel sorry for her, right? But throughout all this, her friend, Elfin, who was also another girl failure like her, and who had initially defended her when the French people were attacking her, what did she have to say by now? Would she show up for her, defend her, help her like a real friend would? Nope. She would also turn on her because the girl failures would have a falling out that would make its way to the public battlefield. So as I said before,
Elfin was just thinking, finally.
Initially when she was
now I'm the only one
going mega viral. They would have some positive interactions here and there, but shortly after Average Bird Enjoyer's document would drop on Elfin, Ririgaki would say, is this Gunpei 2.0? Someone would reply saying, please rat girl, you're my last hope for a based petite girl failure indie VTuber, don't e-date fans, unless it's me, LMAO. God, I can puke in my fucking mouth. To which she would say, I'm not gonna e-date a fan, I have a boyfriend and I'm just a pet rat for you. So this was essentially Ririgaki trying to capitalize on the fact that Elfin was potentially going to lose her career because of this document. She was taking the moral high ground, trying to steal any viewers she can from Elfin because she was trying to become her.
Unless it's
This is
me
when
though, yeah.
Elfin would start to subtweet her, not calling her directly just yet, saying the amount of rebranding to be girl failures. Please, bro, you do porn. You sell literal porn of yourself. Just go be some slutty cat girl or something. This is of course referring to Ririgaki, how in the past she had Fansly and how now she rebranded as being a girl failure. When it came to her parasocial Discord though, she was way more straightforward. Someone would say Riri is nice though, to which she would reply, I can't say this in good conscience when she blatantly called me gumpie when my controversy happened. I
These
can't
people
forget
are
that shit.
actually human cattle. I mean, you kind of have to be at this point. If you're like going after this and you're hoping like, dude, this is my shot, man. This like girl pretending to be a complete failure online and gooning in voice calls with random strangers. This is my shot, bro. I'm gonna make it this time. Yep, that's the one. Yep, that's peak.
How dare she call me gumpie when I'm way worse than her? Like, how dare she when I'm literally worse than her in every way? The main confrontation between these
What
two
does gumpie mean? Gumpie is a name of another VTuber who got cancelled for having a boyfriend. That's where we're at. That's where we're at with VTubers, man.
Her when Elfin would post this tweet with her character saying, hey guys, someone saying femcel, to which her character would say, not what I'm called. Shortly afterwards, Ririgaki would also use that same exact meme format, saying, hey guys, with someone saying, not me, to which Riri would say, not what I'm called. Elfin at this point would be furious. How dare she copy me? So she would quote tweet this and say, you guys are all over her. How can she be a Nazi when she has a black boyfriend? Y'all need to do research. This was Elfin declaring war. She saw that her community was turning on her because she had a black boyfriend, so she was also looking to capitalize. However, Elfin was about to fight a war on two fronts. She was going up against Ririgaki while at the same time having a demon from her past catch up to her, 4chan. You see, she was an active 4chan user ever since she was a young kid. Yes, I know, what a terrible fate. And 4chan would catch on to her. They'd understand exactly who she used to be and would start revealing some details about her real identity. The fact that she is a Pakistani who's studying in the UK.
This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Thank you for the sub, Chemixon. I'm not unemployed enough for this shit. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't have a computer. I can't play games, bro. You can play, but like the thing is that for me, I've seen this person. I saw the rise and fall vaguely every now and then on my TL. So I'm just like, yeah, you know. Albino, do you have a boyfriend? Nope, I don't have a boyfriend. Easy. I ain't got shit. I don't even have a computer.
Now look, this was a very big deal, okay?
So,
Elfin Psyop's entire personality was centered.
I got no boyfriend, no girlfriend, no computer, no fucking apartment. All of it in 2026 going strong, bro.
Around appealing to the cringe
Epic.
white supremacist who never leaves his home. She would also heavily imply, as you saw in her belly pics that she shared online, she seemed white, and that's exactly what she was selling to her audience, the fact that she's white, and even Slavic. At some point she would say, I say niet a lot, which means no, and people ask me if I'm Slavic on stream. I'm not, I'm just a huge Russia boo. So she posted pictures of her belly and she seemed white. She also was really into Russian culture, I guess, and Russian language, so people assumed she was maybe Eastern European. In fact, her accent sounded pretty American. Some people would think she's American and she would never really correct them. So seeing that she despised immigrants, and any minorities for that matter, her being Pakistani would be a death sentence. But this rumor wasn't new. It was being shared on 4chan as early as mid-2024. It would start to really catch up to her and irritate her in 2025.
You lost the
specifically
apartment?
During
Yeah, basically, how do you say it in English? Like it's for the apartment. I won the bidding war and someone sniped it. It's just a Norwegian weird thing. Someone else who lived in that block had like reported interest in it, and because they did, they got to use my bid to buy it, and they did. Usually it doesn't happen, but
the summer.
Yeah.
This is when, for the first time,
I couldn't do anything about it.
Live on stream by chatters who were asking her, "Are you really Pakistani?"
But again, the fucked up thing, the reason I posted it on Discord and everything is because the real estate agent that told me that he called me. I was like, congratulations, you got the apartment. Congratulations on being the buyer of this epic shed. And I was like, dude, nice. I'm gonna post it on Discord. Guys, look, I got the apartment. Confetti, champagne emoji. And then later he's like, yeah. So just this one detail. Some people have reported an interest, and they have like the buyer's right. But usually doesn't happen. No, usually it's we'll see. We'll know in a couple of days. Don't worry about it. But don't just don't celebrate yet. And then 3 days pass, and then I'm just like, okay, so what's up? And he's like, yeah, and then you just to get an essay on the phone about like how this and that and blue, but basically you did not get it. And kiss.
And she would get very triggered at that. Watch.
Pretending to be white? I don't think I need to pretend. I think I am.
Here's another clip.
Khakis aren't white. You are so retarded, dude. That's actually insane. Do you realize how ethnicities work? Do you realize how ethnicities work? Or maybe you don't. Genuine question. Aren't you a Paki living in the UK for you to complain? Did you get that from 4chan?
So here we are. She was starting to realize where these people were getting their information from. Wait, did you get this from 4chan? The website that she kept flexing, that she had used ever since she was 13? Interesting. By early 2025, many pictures of Elfin's face would somehow find themselves on the internet. So she tweeted out in May 2025, I've been face doxed and harassed so much now, so here, this is me. Yup, now what? LMFAO, it don't even matter, man, no more. Now this image is actually very important. It would of course get deleted later. She would draw some clown makeup on her face in Microsoft Paint, right? I can tell you right now, this clown nose is doing a lot of heavy lifting because it would have very easily exposed her ethnicity. Additionally, it doesn't take a genius to understand that this image is blown the fuck out. Look at that hand. It is blinding. Almost as if she completely upped the levels in Photoshop in an effort to appear white. Something would really crack in Elfin starting summer 2025, okay? This is when she would up the edginess to yet a new level. And so whenever someone criticized her or called her a Pakistani or said that they had proof, she would just call them a Jew, and it would work because her community hated Jews. This would work almost every single time. They'd eat it up. They would love it, and she would get away with it. However, as her rivalry with Ririgaki would start really heating up, Ririgaki would say this: I love how she was trying to cancel me saying I was dating an immigrant, black/Indian/Arabic boy, while pretending to be white, lol. To which Elfin would say, why are you so obsessed with me, man? Now it's getting serious. Look, Ririgaki, as much as she was hated for dating a black guy, she still held influence in the whole girl failure aesthetic club. She shared many followers in common with Elfin.
Literally Marvel Civil War. What the fuck
until
is
her
this?
saying what many have been saying already was a genuine threat. This drama started really heating up around November 2025, to which Ririgaki would say, please stop thinking of me as a girl failure, guys, it's exhausting. I did learn to take care of me. I go outside a lot now. I have a lot of passion and love for nature and cool subjects like aircraft or insects. I really like myself and take care of me. I did reduce my alcohol drinking to 0. I'm fucking proud to be alive and my depression is going away. Please understand that and stop seeing me as a 4chan weirdo or a girl who is mentally ill and drama post/talk about political toxic subjects, obsessed with skin color or not.
You gotta rebrand,
It makes
bro.
me really sad. I'm getting better and becoming a cool person now
Just
that my
gotta
life is
rebrand.
comfy. Yes, I like edgy humor and I don't care about humans or minorities, but I'm a responsible adult, not a failure or anything else. I'm just Riri. Someone would reply with, that's
Jobless and
literally
jobless
the audience you
violence,
wanted,
yep.
and even commissioned yourself as a Nazi or girl failure, a loser. Did the elfin grift not work? To which Riri would say, yeah, Nazi uniform are really pretty. It's like talking to a wall. This tweet was definitely very interesting and a bit out of touch. I mean, what have you been doing the past year? She's practically begging everyone to stop thinking of her as a girl failure when she only had herself to blame. She was the one who was intentionally acting that way. Elfin would
4
quote tweet
months.
that tweet and say, I'm so fucking confused about this woman. I swear.
Let's look at the
Only
explosion.
fans
Let's just skip this part.
as a Pakistani. So, as I had already mentioned, Elfin's tweets would start to take a turn during the summer of 2025. Her edginess wouldn't just be for the sake of being edgy anymore. She would take on a sort of political rhetoric.
What's a girl failure? Just like some super unemployed term, dude. Like, don't worry about it.
That you would maybe find during a Nick Fuentes stream. Look at this tweet, for example. Don't understand how you can live in this modern world and see all the batch happening and not immediately connect the dots and see that it's Jewish influence. So now, the Jews were responsible for everything. How about this tweet made a little while later, saying, I love astronomy so much and I love stargazing, but I can't because there's too many immigrants in the UK and it scares me to go outside alone. As far as anyone was concerned, she wasn't even British. She wasn't from the UK, right? But there she was taking a political stance for a country that she doesn't even belong to. This tweet in particular will become way funnier later. You'll get why. But it wasn't just political rhetoric that was taking hold of her edginess. It was her edginess itself that was taking a whole
Can I
other
even
level.
like show
For
this on
example,
stream,
with her posting
dude?
this image of her model saying, R word my model, then replying, sorry guys, I meant R word with an asterisk. The joke here is that she wasn't correcting herself, she actually meant it. She'd also make a conscious effort to play into the jokes and controversies that were made about her. Look at this tweet, for example. Groomer this, groomer that, come here, let me groom you. This was in reference to the Google Doc that was dropped about her, in which 6 men that were in their 20s said that she groomed them. At some point she posted a selfie with a
groomed
lot of likes,
them?
of course,
What?
with her nose and mouth blurred because it would show her ethnicity, and had the caption, Elfin Brownop. This was her playing into the joke that some people were starting to call her Pakistani. So look, by now, it might be obvious what she's trying to do. She was being heavily criticized when it came to her actions by the wider Vtuber community, and yet, her own community also had criticisms relating to the fact that she might just be Pakistani. This was her attempting to play into the joke while also raising the bar for her edginess, hoping that it'll kind of insulate her from criticism. This desperate attempt at trying to move on from the fact that she might just be an immigrant and trying to move on from her controversy
Whoops.
would result in some pretty embarrassing moments like her public crash out during the summer of 2025 when she would begin by saying, not a big fan of Indians. Someone would reply with, do not do this, you don't have to right-wing grift. This is probably someone who found her character and liked the design or just liked the belly pic. This is when she'd completely and totally crash out. Grift question mark? Someone would say, you're so brave and definitely not a pick-me who tries too hard to look based. To which she would say, uh-oh, the big pick-me word, I'm so scared, please don't use it. Funny, when I voice my unfiltered opinions, I'll get random retards saying, oh my god, pick me, oh my god, grifter. You realize when I say shit like that, I lose and filter more people rather than gain, right? I'd rather have people know what I think about it than just follow me for cute tummy pics, expecting a wholesome person. Keck. Funny enough, my opinions have remained the same since I was 14 on major social issues. I think I'm pretty consistent with my mentality on things. It's so funny
Wow.
to me how she thought this was a flex. That same
That was a
person,
flex,
no
yeah,
swagger, would
what
call her
the
out and say,
fuck?
so you have the same opinions as a 14-year-old? Wow. And then he'd get blocked. She couldn't handle it. She crashed out and she just couldn't handle it anymore. The crash outs and weird behavior wouldn't be constricted to just Twitter though. It would also happen in her Discord. She'd start saying things that were definitely
Northern Pakistan is entirely Aryan. No one seems to understand that.
out of place. I mean, they were fairly random, right? For someone who was maybe Slavic
Oh,
or American,
man.
saying things like, Northern Pakistan is entirely Aryan. No one seems to understand that.
Jesus
Pretty
Christ.
suspicious thing to say when you're not Pakistani. All of a sudden, this was very different from the rhetoric she was taking about immigrants and Pakistanis in general when it came to the UK. She used to tweet things like, if leftists think some girl on the internet is a pedophile for posting petite girls that look like her on the internet, then why do they promote immigration that bring in Muslim, pedophile, and racists? Curious. This is really funny when you consider the fact that some of the biggest Muslim immigrants to the UK are Pakistani, right? You see where I'm going with this? All of a sudden, when the pressure was mounting on Elfin, and it seemed like it was inevitable that she was going to be revealed as Pakistani, she started shifting the blame from Muslims to the Jews, saying things like, oh, the reason why all the Muslims are coming to Europe was because Jews want to destroy society. She also
Right.
suspiciously starts saying things like this. I'm not gonna lie, Muslims got one thing right, and it's that pigs are filthy animals. No nutritional value and so much fat relative to beef and chicken. Not even enough protein. Pork sucks in general. Bacon is good sometimes, but bacon in the UK is terrible. Oddly suspicious to say this. This isn't edgy or based. This sounds like someone who's guilty. And that's because she was. Look, eventually it was very hard to deny this. 4chan was after her ass, and they were revealing the fact that she used to be on 4chan when she was younger. There are threads dating back to as far as 2021 where they were referring to her as someone who was very attractive and was peak wife material. They'd be calling her their ideal crush, their ideal wife when she was a minor, mind you. And one of those people complimenting her would say, lives in Pakistan. Additionally, what didn't help was that her name was doxed, and it was painfully Arabic. Pakistan is a Muslim country that's heavily influenced by Muslim culture, so of course they have a lot of Arab names. At this point, it was simply undeniable no matter how much she wanted it to not be true. So around the end of December 2025, she would admit to her Discord, yes, I'm Pakistani, but
The fucking Pakistani react, man. I'm done. I'm done,
only
dude.
half Pakistani. People will start hating on her, and of course she'd do what she did best, super bait, saying, whatever, dude, stop hating me because I'm a halfie. Fuck, I'm gonna kill myself now. Someone would say, I miss when I thought Elf was white. The hand reveal ruined everything. Then she would say, Jesus, okay, leave then, asshole. She'd then say, guys, I'm only half Pakistani, okay? I'm half Slavic, I'm Ukrainian, please, there's some white in me. But then she would realize a very important realization, saying, you guys hate me because I'm a halfie, I get it. Y'all don't even consider Slavs white either, so I'm double brown, I hate my life. Now you might be wondering, why is it that her community of white supremacists didn't consider Slavs white? Well, in these extremely edgy internet circles, they have a big problem with the fact that Ukrainian President Zelensky is Jewish. They think he's some Jewish puppet, and he's prolonging the war on purpose, right? That's their viewpoint. So to them, Ukrainians were Jewish. They were part of the problem. Someone would say, and your dad's Ukrainian, in parentheses, Jewish, to which you would say, he's not Jewish, in all caps. So now, she wasn't just seen as half Muslim, she was also seen as half Jewish, the two things that her community hated the most, and she made them that way. You have to understand, not everyone who found Elfin had that ideology.
It's so deserved. It's so deserved, by the way. It's so deserved.
Fell in love with her because they're mentally ill, and
Beautiful.
saw that she thought this way ideologically and started sharing those same opinions. And now they were being backstabbed, betrayed. How dare you be exactly what you've been hating on for so long? Some people start saying, hey, maybe you're not Pakistani, maybe you're just Indian, to which you would say, I'm too cute to be Indian, please guys. Like, how dare you call a Pakistani an Indian, bro? Like, this would all keep building up until Christmas Day, the 25th of December 2025, when Elfin, in an extremely drunken state, would post a tweet that's barely legible, saying, I'm drunk enough to come out. I'm Pak, mom's side, and Ukrainian, dad's side. I'm a halfie. LMFAO, weird combo, right? I'm not Muslim and I hate Muslims. I love Christmas. I'm more Slavic than anything because I grew up Slavic. Slava Ukraina, Pakistan, Zindabad. So just like with Rurigaki, right, with her black boyfriend, this normally should have never been a problem. If anything, this would have been something to celebrate. Like, oh, you come from very different cultures. Cool, that's awesome. Wow. The only person that made it a problem was her. And as you can see from the 186 replies, her community wasn't really too happy about this. The next step was her trying to appease her community. Look, she knew what they wanted. They wanted whatever was in between her legs. So she would desperately tweet things out like, Aryan man, please colonize me. Aryan man, please colonize the girl failure. Stinky bitch, Aryan man. I mean, at this point, it was just pathetic. The only feelings most people had when seeing this was pity. Like, come on, dude, what are you doing? Then on the 29th of December, she would tweet this out all of a sudden saying, I hate being who I am and I hate being like this. I can't do this anymore for a bit. I'm sorry. I don't know when I'll be back, but I'm fucking sorry I'm like this. I hope you're all well and please don't miss someone like me. Goodbye for now. What would immediately follow after is her deactivating her Twitter account and disabling all invites to her Discord server. Now look, reactions were mixed to this.
No worries, my friend. Tornaelk. Loves your content. Keep it up. Who is Tornaelk? But thank you for the... hello. Yeah. Kim. Didn't you... The gift sub. Right. Thank you. Thank you for sub.
As you might have guessed, the majority of the VTuber community was celebrating, okay?
My friend Tony. Thank you for the sub, man.
Dead. This stain on VTubers' reputations, as well as her insufferable community, were finally gone. We won. On the other end of these celebrations, though, were some very heartbroken men, saying things like, I hope Elfin Psyop comes back. Yeah, she's mentally ill and likes to provoke people, but she's not so bad that she deserves to have something terrible happen to her. Or this guy saying, I really hope Elfin Psyop is okay. The racism towards her because of who she is unacceptable, and I genuinely hope she didn't hurt herself. No one deserves to be treated like that. It's like, bro, are we talking about the same person here? That's literally what she did every single day. And to make matters worse, when she deactivated her account, this person would tweet this out, saying, another VTuber that I spent thousands of dollars making merch for just deactivated her socials without any warning whatsoever and isn't responding to my messages. Yes, of course, this person was referring to Elfin Psyop, right? This post got a lot of attention and it showed how much of a wreck she really was. Look, overall, it wasn't just embarrassing to be Elfin at this point. It was also humiliating to be one of her fans. I mean, these guys were hopeless. They were like, yeah, I know she's half Indian, but look, she's half white. I know we're meant to hate Muslims and minorities, but please, just make an exception for her. I'll fix her, wife her up, and prolong the white race. Please, let's just make her an exception. Now, as pathetic as this sounds, it wasn't a surprise. No one was ever interested in her for her political takes or her grift. It was all about her belly and the fact that she was a woman who was promiscuous. Politically speaking, though, they gave themselves some hope that, hey, at least she's half white, but even that illusion was about to be shattered. That's because 4chan would go above and beyond, as they always do, and would find irrefutable proof that she's not half Pakistani, she is full Pakistani. 4chan would go through her previous usernames on Steam, and before using Elfin Psyop in 2021, she would be known as Absurd Comrade. Well, would you look at that? There's an Osu account that was created back in September 2020 that had the same exact name and also used the profile picture of a character that Elfin liked a lot, Megumin from Konosuba. It also had the flag of Pakistan on the profile. This was a very big deal because this was region-based. Yes, it was based on your IP.
Oh.
This meant that as far back as 2020, Elfin was in Pakistan. She wasn't raised Slavic. She was raised in a country in which 99.99% of people are Muslim. And those Muslim immigrants going to the UK that she kept insulting every single day, well, she was literally one of them. I mean, seriously, the jokes just write themselves here. Like, how stupid is this? At this point, it was official. She was nothing more than a self-hating grifter. Many such cases, but not many with this many followers and that much of a community. But just as people thought that she was finally defeated, that she was gone forever, she would literally come back just a few days later. And while she was expecting a bunch of hugs and kisses, she instead got the final blow to her short but very interesting career. So look, it was at this point that I started working on this video, but then I saw that she had tweeted on January 4th saying, "Hey, what's up, retards? I'm back. I went to a museum. I did a bunch of different things." She'd even post a selfie and a tank, the flag of Pakistan. Her post would get thousands of likes. Her community was so happy she was back. They were celebrating and saying, "Oh my God, I was worried about you. Oh my God, thank you so much for coming back. I missed you." So I was like, oh, I guess we're gonna pretend like nothing happened. Okay. She'd say all the speculation about me leaving for weird reasons was all wrong. Lol, I left because I had personal reasons. This is when I figured, okay, dude, whatever. Like, who cares? I'm just gonna work on something else. And look, I want to make one thing clear. If Elfin continued as she always had operated and didn't change a single thing, then she could have very easily kept her career and her community. Again, they didn't care.
Okay, I'm still curious about the nose, Doc. I want to see the nose.
Okay, they just wanted a chance to get into this.
He said the thing did the heavy lifting with the nose. I want to see the nose.
On January 6th, 2026.
Show the nose.
Would be the dumbest thing I have ever seen anyone do on the internet ever, admitting to the distribution of child pornography. She'd make this tweet out of nowhere, saying, "Guys, I have a little announcement to make. So this may not come as much of a shock to some of you, but to most of the majority, I want to be truthful to all of you. When I first started VTubing, I was 17 years old. My hallmates living with me were older than me and would buy me all the alcohol. So I pretended to be a bit older online. I came to the UK to study a foundation year at 16, turning 17. They let you go early, especially if you have good grades. I'm 19 right now. The funniest part of all this is that I never told my age to anyone because I didn't want people to think it's weird someone underage is talking about stupid shit online. And the lie had gone for so long for me to tell the truth. But I'm a solid age now that I don't care. It's kind of why I suck at saying what age I learned what. Like, oh, I started going on 4chan when I was 14, but what I mean is like 11. I wanted to sound older somehow. I had to get a proper ID for 18 when I turned 18, and it was exhilarating buying my own beer. Ha 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 ha. Now here's the bombshell. Also, just thought to put this out there because all the images that my haters have been leaking are all technically CP. XD. Good luck. So yeah, what seemed like a post of her just being edgy as always, saying, "Hey, I've always been edgy. I've always been on 4chan. I've thought the same thing since I was 14," ended up being one of the dumbest admissions of guilt I've ever seen in my life. Yes, she's been on 4chan since she was a minor, and yes, since then she's been promiscuous. She's been sending explicit images of herself. She's been sexting. She distributed illegal material, and she's out here talking about it like, "Oh, gotcha." Someone would of course point this out, replying, "You realize taking the pictures and uploading them is you transmitting/distributing illegal CP as well, right? Just because it's yourself doesn't remove that." This is when Elfin would say, "Yeah, I know, but that shit was ages ago, and I sent it to a few people at different time intervals. I didn't know they would leak it because they're awful people. I hope they suffer." Smiley face. This is of course in reference to the many nudes you can find online of her. So that means a lot of websites are hosting CP at the moment, if she's to be believed. At this point, she was fair game, okay?
Damn.
This is when Johnzilla would make this Twitter thread, saying, "Most people think Elfin Psyop privated because she crashed out over her white supremacist friends finding out that she isn't white. But in actuality, it was because it was found out she groomed and sent weird and inappropriate things to minors on her Discord server." The first example would be how she made a community member who was 16 draw a doujin, right? Like some sort of a adult comic of her and a VTuber she looked up to. He would post it in her Discord and she would say, "Holy fucking shit, dude. Oh my God." She was very excited over it. She'd also send him some very explicit messages. Like for example, he'd make artwork of her holding a gun on her stomach and she'd say, "I love the weight of the gun on my stomach. It makes me very horny." And finally, there would be this screenshot in which she says, "When I grow up, I'm going to be like Masato and groom blah blah blah." There'd even be a message with her saying, "Pedophile bros, rise up." So now her community had wrestled with the fact that not only was she not a virgin, not only was she not white, but she was also someone who was practically a weirdo to minors. Go figure. What Johnzilla had posted was part of a wider expose that fully sought to expose Elfin and ruin her career that was posted on 4chan. In it, we can see even more images, like how, for example,
it just keeps getting worse, man.
NSFW 18+ channel, knowing that he's a minor. She doesn't care. Why would she? But look, I know at this point you're thinking she's completely irredeemable. No way she still has fans, right? Well, there's a reason I refer to her fans throughout this whole video as castrated men. They're not castrated like literally, like physically. They're castrated mentally, in the sense that they stand for nothing. Their life is meaningless in the sense that they're willing to throw anything away just for a chance at having a gooner girlfriend. Someone would reply to Johnzilla's thread saying, "What the fuck? Based? Me next?" in all caps. So guys, I don't care. She could murder someone. She could, I don't know, carpet bomb an entire family neighborhood. I don't care. I don't care. Please, just get in a call with me and goon. Please. I've never had a woman touch me. Please. The secondhand embarrassment would continue for Elfin though. She would post an AI-generated clip of Brody Fox, a content creator, with him saying slurs that he never said because it's AI. It would perform abysmally, and he would reply to her saying, "Why did you groom minors and distributed CP?" linking Johnzilla's thread, out-ratioing her by 5 times. Yeah, at this point it was obvious. Elfin was becoming a lolcow. In fact, she had already become one by the time she deactivated the first time in December. Seeing how much the pressure was mounting and how many of her close friends or community members were telling her, "You're a dumbass for admitting this, you have to do something to contain this disaster," she would make this tweet in a desperate attempt to calm people down, saying, "I lied. I lied about my age and being younger at the time because there's images of me on the internet that I sent to people I trusted. Never full nudity, and they used AI to make revenge porn of it. They actively posted on all spaces I'm in, trying to get back at me for rejecting them. How do you counter that? How do you even stop it? So yeah, I lied to scare them." Yeah, right.
It's over if you get Rachel by Brody. Yeah, if you get like Brody is like, he doesn't have crazy clout or anything, and he's like kind of a little bit washed. He's a little bit washed, right? So if you get racial by fucking Brody, it's like if the fucking snot nose like what do you call it, like nasal, like it should speak like this. Like that kid in the back of the class, he says something about you and everyone laughs. Like that's if you get racial by Brody, dude, GG.
Right, and I'm French. What are we doing, lying now? No one believed that, especially with the proof that she so readily invited a 16-year-old into an NSFW channel on her Discord. It was over, and even Elfin had enough self-awareness to understand that. This is why shortly afterwards, a day later, on January 7th, 2026, she would yet again deactivate her Twitter, but this time, wipe her YouTube channel and pretty much delete all socials. And the final thing she'd do is post an announcement on Discord, pretty much announcing her graduation and how she was ceasing all activities for good now. Here's what you have to say. Hey, thank you for always being by my side. When I first started streaming, it was crazy to me to have so many people like me so much and want to talk to me. It felt exhilarating to have friends in a community. All the art I got, all the friendships I made, the 10-hour Among Us sessions, it was incredible. Probably the best time I've ever had in my life. I wouldn't trade this time for the world. It meant everything to me, and you guys meant everything to me. I'd like to thank you all for being amazing agents. That's what you called her community. For believing in me, even though I've always been a massive loser. For always sticking by my side, buying my merch, liking me at all. I wish I could give you more than this. I wish I could be more than what I am for you guys, and I'm so sorry for disappointing you like I do every time. But I just wanted to say I really love you guys. Despite all the controversies and dramas we've been through, it's been way too fun to want to forget all of this. I guess the Elfin saga had to end on a weird bittersweet note like this. Fucking chaotic. It definitely wasn't meant to last. I never believed in myself that much. Too much good has happened, and I'm too small of a person to be able to handle it alone. I've lost. It doesn't matter anymore. Please don't be sad when I'm gone. You can always look back on memories. So corny. I'll be graduating for good. I wish I could have a stream rather than this Discord announcement, but this is the best I could bring myself to doing. I don't want to seem pathetic on stream. Have to act nonchalant. Thank you for being with me. I love you all. It was really nice while it lasted. Heart emoji. And so this was it. This time it was actually official. It wasn't like the other time she deactivated and just came back a few days later. No, this was it.
10 hours of Among Us. 10 hours of Among Us is crazy. That's a long ass fucking session.
Again, but her community was gutted. And shortly afterwards, she
I can barely do an hour.
delete her Discord. Elfin Psyop is a real one. I'm gonna miss my homie. I'm broken right now. She'll be with us always, in one form or another. Plenty more Indian women out there. Just go to India and bring one home. Dude, look at this tweet. Just look. Oh my god. When I die, Elfin will still be on my mind. I couldn't forget these past couple of years if I tried. Castrated beyond belief. You see, when people make fun of the male loneliness epidemic, don't show them statistics, okay? Don't make them think that it's just some guy who's sad that he's single. Show them these people mourning as if they lost a family member. In fact, it was just some grip.
I still have a older account on Discord and I still active. She'll be back. Jesus Christ.
Who was a Pakistani woman that pretended she was white. It is so pathetic, man.
Maybe then we can watch another documentary.
Your Paki brothers will miss you, Elfin Pakistan. There was a lot of funny memes. Gets called brown once, fucking dies. Look at this guy. I wake up with a New Year's hangover, and one of the first things I learned is that Elfin is brown. First off, the fact that I missed. Second off, is there a single one of you motherfuckers that's actually white? And just like that, the legendary meteoric rise of Elfin would end as quickly as it had started. Not with a bang, not with a whisper, but in a flaming hot pile of shitty diarrhea. But hey, as far as I know, the artist that had been ghosted by Elfin worked things out.
I don't know, but I mean, we already knew about the Pakistani thing, but like intentional selling of CP is wild. God damn. Cool. Rip. Good for you, bro. I feel exceptionally unemployed today.
I'm Mexican.
Escrotus Maxis, thank you for the sub, man. Shout outs to Mexico. Mexico. Would you felt like a fever dream? Yeah, basically. New Terraria patch at the end of the month. Thoughts? I have not much expectations, man. They don't add bosses or anything. Like the thing is that like when Terraria added progression, I was like, dude, we're gonna get a new boss from shit. And then I was like excited. But ever since they finished with Moonlord, I was like, well, yeah, whatever. It's like it feels like Minecraft updates, you know? Nothing. There's nothing burgers. How many games do you have by the way by now? I don't know, like it's a sale on my Steam. On Steam at least I have can you count it?
Wait, Bino is Pakistani.
408.
Is he using a white filter? Among Us.
400-ish. Nevin chat, thank you for the sub. Empress of Light was night. I mean there was that, yeah, true. Play my game. I can't play games. I told you, dude. If I play a game, my stream crashes. That's it. Done. Have you ever played the Neil fun games? No. You used to play Terraria before Moonlord? Holy oh. You know how I found out about the Terraria? Wait. Are they still here? Yeah, here they are. I watched these.
Hey all, this is Blue. Here with Redigit. We're actually going to do an LP of Terraria, and
I watched these videos.
Pronounce that right, Redigit?
Terraria. Like Terraria.
Terraria. See, we're already having a discussion about what it's called.
Like, this is the developers of Terraria playing the game together. This is Blue and Red. And Blue just disappeared at some point because he was like... I don't know what happened, but like, Blue is gone. He was like a weirdo. And then... Yeah, YOLO. With YOLO Boy, we played this shit together. We played Terraria. Like, every time there was a new patch, we would play it. And then there was like new bosses and shit. We would do that. But then at some point, it stopped being new bosses and new content. It was just like, you know... how do you put it? Just the new type of wood, right? Whatever. But yeah, like, this is how I found about the game, and this is like 14 years ago. So when the game was like in early access, just mentioned, I think it was posted like online, and I played the game the second it came out, Terraria 1.0, and that's it. And I think I played it with YOLO Boy. Probably. I don't actually remember if I played it solo or with him. We would play it a lot though. But yeah, all this shit, man. Terraria's come a long way. Yeah, that's the crazy part, because Terraria started out looking like this. It started out looking like a piece of shit, right? And then now it's gotten like insane. So you look at the difference from this game, like back when it came out, and how it looks now. Like it's crazy. Okay, it's wild. And then you look at Minecraft. It's like, damn, gotten shit. Like there's so little of substance in Minecraft, dude. Compared to Terraria, it's crazy. When the update, I forgot which one it was, but they got an update where where hard mode was added. That was like the turning point, right? Like. When Terraria got to the point where like Wall of Flesh was added and they added fucking hard mode to the game, that was it. That was like, dude, there's so much to do, man. So much to do. Went wild. 1.1, yeah, 1.1. 1.1 trailer was this one, right? 1 million copies sold, dude. And this still looks old, man. This still looks so old. Oh my god. Yeah, damn. Was this when we got the Boss 2 soundtrack? The banger. I think you're gonna play Boss 2 in this video. That's such a good soundtrack. Dude. Like, it's crazy that seeing this shitty footage now. Like, when I saw this shit back in the day, I was like, yo, dude, you can shoot a flamethrower. You get a yin yang fucking ball. There's zombies. There's a corrupted desert. Goddamn. I was like sitting at the edge of my seat, like drooling. Oh, what the fuck? And now it's like, dude, this is dog shit. So old. Oh, you can place blocks with a rod, dude.
Terraria still has its soul, unlike Minecraft.
True.
I'm looking forward to Relogic actually focusing on Terraria 2 in 20 years.
Yep. Banger. I wonder if this is also when this soundtrack was added. Giga banger. Have you played Hytale yet? Yeah, Hytale is it has potential to be something, but currently it's not. That's my take on Hytale, man. It can definitely be something, but the game we got now is so bare bones that like there's nothing. It's a potential video game, but currently it's just like, yeah. Maybe mods will fix it. I don't know. Look at that. What a beautiful little square you got. Fucking hidden cellars. Oh my god. I was like so fucking obsessed with making hidden bases in these games, man. Like like in Minecraft, you would have like a door, like a place with like pistons that would like open, and you would have like a secret lair, dude. That was like, I was so obsessed with it. Holy shit. Yeah, there's the soundtrack. Fucking boss dude, man. Oh my god. It's Link Awakening. Link dungeon entrance, basically, yeah. Against fast-paced PvP. No one's playing that shit, by the way. Damn. Gaming. Good times. PvP is fun. It's fun for like 5 seconds until you like spawn camp your one friend. He like spawns in and you shoot him with a mega shark, and it's like brrr dead, and he's like, stop it, man, stop it. I want to play the game, dude. No, the funniest, dude. This is the funniest PvP, and I'm like the biggest like culprit of this shit ever. Okay, if there was an Interpol for Terraria, I would be on the fucking list. We would have elevators, and it's the funniest fucking thing. Every single fucking playthrough, we have elevators. We have got a free fall elevator. I place blocks in the elevators. So every now and then, you see like a death message in the chat. Person fell to their deaths, and then you just go pick up the coins. That shit was so funny, and I would get so tired of it, so fucking tired of it. Just like, oh my god, I love it. Every single time. I'm that piece of shit every time I play a game. That, and also like in I remember like back in Minecraft, where you would like put like pressure plates on people's houses with like TNT under it. Oh, that was beautiful. Like in Minecraft, I'm a terrorist, and in this game, I'm just an asshole. It was beautiful. How are you on Magicka? I think, dude, me and Yoloboy played Magicka for like 2 seconds. It was such a boring game, though. We played it for like 1 session. I was like, this is that. No. It was mid. It was mid. I think it was mid. It's a cool game, but like we just didn't fuck with it. You know, it was not for us. Worst with fucking worms. I wish I could play. Now I want to play games. I wish I could play games on stream, but I can't. I can't play shit. Watch Hightail. Oh, we didn't watch the Hightail announcement trailer. Yeah, let's watch that. Hightail announcement, because we played the game for a bit, and there's a drag. I don't know if we have that, but we played the game for a bit, and it was pretty empty. Maybe there's more to it, but we'll see. Let's do the announcement trailer. You're never gonna see this landscape in the game, by the way. At least I didn't. I didn't see that shit. My ass did not see that shit. God damn. That is in the game? The fuck? Hell no. There's sharks too, yeah. Yeah, see, there's sharks. Told you. The fuck? That's just in the game? Oh, they got the Minecraft games. They got literally the Minecraft games. Okay. Do the dragon. I mean, it looks really promising, but watch videos together as a game feature. Yeah, but it's not a very impressive thing technologically, but like it's a very fun thing to do in games. Like it is a selling point. If they make that shit easy, yeah. Honestly, that's like that's literally the entire business structure of VR chat. That's all you do. You go in VR chat, you watch videos together, and you drink. That's it. So there's a whole ass game in there. It's because I would also like market that shit. When was this again? That was 7 years ago? What the fuck? Wait, 7? Huh? How is that just 7 years ago when I played the... That's... dude, I thought that was posted like... oh my god, like 1 year ago or something. What the fuck? Did they do nothing for 7 years? 2019 was 7 years ago. Aware, yeah. What the hell? Good acting, bro. What the fuck do you mean? I literally just played the game like less than a week ago, and what we had in that game, like, was I mean, the basic biome and a couple of enemies and like a really messed up dungeon that had like horrible generate like world gen. Read, dog, read. I'm literally reading right now. Riot bought the studio, did jack shit with it, abandoned it. The original studio bought it back and released it as it was before the purchase. Wow. Riot made them rewrite the game like 3 times and accomplished nothing because they wanted the game on PlayStation no matter what. Oh shit. Development hell. It's just long story short, development hell, and then yeah. But I don't really I don't give a shit about that though. This is 7 years ago. They didn't do anything. Like, I mean, that's on them. You don't. If you have a good game like this, you don't sell it to Riot. Why the fuck would you sell it? If you make something like this promising, you don't sell it to Riot. Just keep making the game. You already have the game. Just keep it. Damn. Fucking Riot, man. Re-upload. Damn, early access trailer. Så irrelevante. Yeah. Before you buy. Did you watch Mando video? Did I? Don't think I did. Was that Pirate? You didn't see Pirate Software, did you? Oh, you did. Hightail. This is probably an old short. It's probably an old short. Nah. But I think no, like, the game can be good. It can be a good game. The combat, the basic combat of the game was kind of like broken, but it can be fixed. And it can be a good game. But they just don't have the content. They don't have the meat of the bones. It's just you need more shit in it. It needs to be polished. It needs to have more content. Yeah, they gotta add more, and then they gotta polish it. That's it. But if they want to maybe be just a modding engine, then you know, whatever. How's Pirate still big? I thought everyone hated him now. He has way less viewers. He went like so much down in viewers though. Didn't it already get a content update? I hope not. There was fucking nothing in the game.
Dog.
Thank you for the sub, Lashback. Appreciate it, dude. Well, I'm sure in 5 years the game is going to be fun to play. Surely. I gotta go bathroom. One sec. Oh, we don't have the... on this PC, I don't even have the BRB scene with the clips and shit. Hold up, I'm gonna go... You're just gonna have to look at nothing. You should enjoy nothing. BRB. Wait. What you can watch is... 10 hours of paint drying. Okay, here you go. You can watch that while I go bathroom. BRB.
A good start to the best of albino 2026. Also, what the fuck man painted normally? Jesus Christ.
Hello. I'm modeling over this paint. This guy sucks. They're just looking at this. This guy is ass at painting.
Now
Damn.
that Bino is gone, can we get Bus in chat to celebrate drying paint?
This is not a painter. This is a dog. My dog could paint better than this. My pet maggot. Watch it for 10 seconds. Yo.
Albino, could you fuck off? We're watching paint dry.
Thank you for the bits, man. Dude. This tangerine is so sour, I like recoiled. What are you doing, dude? What the fuck? Oh my god.
Albino, did you watch Parkour Civilization?
Who the fuck paints that? Oh my god. It's like watching a monkey do it. This is actually like watching a monkey paint. Holy shit. Wow. Oh no, it's so thick. And the mouth sounds? What the fuck is wrong with this guy, dude? You paint like that? Fat fuck. You go eat.
What the fuck is happening on the stream? Why do I tune up for 10 hours of paint drying?
Because this guy fucking sucks at painting, dude. I've never seen anyone paint this work. This is bad. That's horrible. That's gotta be, like, it's no way it's that bad at the painting. Like, that's insane. Crime. Did you get comments from that?
TBF, this is the least boring paint drying vid I've seen.
It's a loop. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it loops here also. It's fake. It's not even 10 hours, it's a loop. What a scam. Not even the paint drying video is real, dude. Look at that. Bam.
How are you this shit at painting, and can't even actually make the video real?
If you fucked up the recording, just do it again. It's not a difficult video to make. Trust me. This is where YouTube removed dislikes? Yeah. Yeah. Fucking seeds. 3 hours of paint drying 3 times. Yeah, basically.
Hey man, just got your hoodie and it's incredibly cozy.
Thank you, Anonymous, for $3 and for buying the hoodie. I know, right? And what's better? The pumpkin, dude. The best. This motherfucker right here. Best plushie ever. It's beautiful. There's like a lot of people posting this. They got the pumpkin, and it's like one guy on my Discord server put the pumpkin inside of a hoodie, like in the ad. That shit looks so stupid, dude. Stop molesting him. I'm not molesting anything. Just squeezing the fucking thing. That was also noob. No, that was Corey, I think. I believe. Can you not play any games at all? Only when you stream? Only when you... Yeah, no, I can't. I haven't tried off-stream, really. I don't... Like, I've run Maple Story, like, here and there. But, like, that's not a particularly demanding game. It's like a 2003 MMO. I can probably play Flash games, yeah. But I don't want, like, yeah.
Chat, be honest, which of you degenerates are going to cut a hole in the pumpkin?
Alright, man. That's at least a timeout. That's at least timeout. 24 hours, goodbye. Bro, can barely run Windows 10. You know what's the worst part, chat? If I stream on Discord, I get crackling in my ear, in my audio. I get audio crackling if I stream on Discord. So I can't even do that. Not demanding. MapleStory had the memory leaks on out its ass since its inception. Yeah, but the private server I'm playing on has fixed that. They have their own client. They just fixed the game, so it's fine.
Keep it up, baby.
12 was serious. Thank you for the 5 gifted, man. Appreciate it. What hour are we? What do you mean hour? Dude. Paint drying filmmaker Charlie Shackleton on the Letterboxd community phenomenon. What the fuck? Dude.
Play Friday Night Funkin'.
Hell no. Dude. Friday Night Funkin' is like a game that was carried entirely by OCs. Like original, like people gooning to the girlfriend and OCs. That's it. And maybe the music a little bit. Maybe a little bit. But dude, the charting and mechanics of that game are so fucking bad. So bad. Like the songs that the game come with, the charts are genuinely so fucking bad. Horrendous. They're like they're, what do you call it? Desync? They're out of sync. They're out of sync with what the notes you're playing. First of all, and also they don't make any sense. And they're charted, they're undercharted, they're out of sync. They're just horrible. Play Flash games. I mean, I don't know, man. I can. Should we try to run MapleStory and see if my computer turns off? I can try to run it, see if my computer like explodes. Okay. Let's see if my computer blows up. Let's see. We got albino, we got doodles. Dude. Okay, I'm gonna go into my main. No, it's working. My computer is working, dude. Dude, I can play. Dude. Gum. Well, then it's functional. Dude, bangers. Oh my god. I can actually play the game, dude. Close it. Dude, I'm just gonna go... Okay. I'll risk it to get my favorite soundtrack, okay? There's Ombre. Dude. Hold up. Ombre wants to party. Dude. We're almost there. Here we are. Maybe we can just chill in the cave. I don't need the fishes up. Yep, no fish. Okay, we're good. We're good. How do I... There we go.
Too late. Nexon has already sent 1 gorillion nukes to your current location.
True.
GG.
I'm just listening to music, man. If you want to know how grindy this fucking game is, do you know the people I ran by the squids? The guy has been there for a week. Okay? He's level like 130 something, and the squid is an enemy no one farms in this game. But there's a super low, like 1 in a grillion chance to drop a skill book for his skill. That like he can't level his skills unless he reads the fucking skill book. And when he gets the book every like once, maybe once a day, maybe once every other day, every third day, of like hours of grinding, the book has a 50% chance to pass. If it doesn't pass, you gotta use it again. You gotta find the fucking thing again. He's been there for over a week, like 2 weeks. He's in, like, so we call it squid jail, right? And for me, it was Populatis jail, right? I had to fight a boss called Populatis, which is like a level 120 boss, and he has a small chance to drop a book called Blast 30. and I bought it. I didn't do it. I just paid for it. So I bought a bunch of books because it's a very. Luckily for me, a lot of people farm it. And then I failed the book 50%. The 50% chance book. I failed it 8 times. 8 times. Let me just hold up. Let's just pull this. Yo, why is my mouse being difficult? The game. Yo, the fuck up. Why's my mouse being a dog? Yo! How do you get the window back on the screen, though? Shit! How do I get the window back up?
Story are fake. Once used a 100% scroll and it boomed my weapon. Absolute dog ass game.
God damn it, I closed the window. Ultra 4. Surely it doesn't remember where it was. Oh, there we go, okay. Maple's tutorial. Whatever. Didn't Nexon get sued for the fake percentages? I have no idea. Maybe the problem fixed it, because I can run games. Let me just close it. I don't want to get problems. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I failed Blast 8 times. The chance. Chance of same result in coin flip 8 times in a row. The chance of getting the same result in 8 coin flips is 1 out of 128. Less than 1%, by the way. That's what happened to me in this game. So yeah, and by the way, for if the same thing happens to this guy who says squids, he'll be there for like a month. What's the percent chance? 50. When you want to pass a skill book, and it's level 30 skill book, it's 50% chance. How much do you pay for 8 books? About 50 million. 50 million in-game currency, which is a lot of money. Basically all the money I had. But some people were nice to me and were like, okay, you only pay if you pass the book. If you fail the book, you don't pay. If you pass, you pay. But I failed 3 times from that person, so you know. It's yeah. It's a rough game, man. It's a rough. I can just show you an assess right up if you go to the fucking website of the wiki. So you do like Dragon Master Book Dragon Strike 50%. So this one success 50%. Yeah. With a 50% success rate, it raises the master level of Dragon Strike to 30. That's it. You use it, either it fails or it works. And if it doesn't, if it works, you can now level your skill up to max level. If it doesn't work, you just gotta get it again, bro. So, that's why it's just a grindy gambling game, basically. It's great. Did you know they made a webcomic about Maple Story that it's such a random mismatch of Maple lore and gritty, bloody manga world? It's so mediocre and nonsense. That sounds great, man. Does Maple Story have max levels? Depending on, I think, yeah, level 200 on the server I play. When you played Hytale, did you manage to fall into any ravines? No, I didn't. Does the game have ravines? I don't know. 2020 Maple Story streams with horror, not gonna lie. Yeah, dude. Back then, I don't know why, but like I think 2020 was like at the early point of my career, and I felt totally safe just streaming MapleStory on Twitch. Right? No problem. And I didn't get any problems. But now it's like, if I do, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Might get in trouble. We'll play MapleStory Classic on NA or EU? EU, of course. It is 1 out of 256. Albino asked the AI about coin flips, so the first flip doesn't matter. Oh, right. Yeah, the first flip, that's true. Yeah. Right. Yeah, so it's 1 out of 256. That's the chance I had. Why would they ever play NAI? Why the fuck would I? I don't even know, man. Did you play with other people maybe? But yeah, no. It's EU. Actually, I do have reason to play on NA. Now that you mention it. There's reason to play on NA. Because in MapleStory, there's bosses in the game. Like that cave I went to has a gigantic orange fish in it, like a big salmon. That thing is not hunted a lot on the server that I play on. I'm basically the only person killing it, like regularly on the server, for money. But there's like enemies called like Bigfoots, and Bigfoot is like a very, very, very competitive enemy because it gives you a lot of experience. And if you have like a sleep schedule, or if you're like in a different time zone, you can take advantage of like when people aren't playing the game so much to like get in more kills of that rare boss that people are farming, which by the way has like a 6-hour respawn time. So that's the only, yeah, that's it. Are you ever gonna post the end of that night to run on you put on YouTube? Yeah, it's been worked on now. It's the next video is a continuation. The very next video, not albino, is going to be Noita, the next part of it, and there's like 10 parts. So, and they're all ready. They're just my editor. Like the thing is about Noita is that there's so much fucking like footage to go through that it takes my editor like a long time to do it, basically. And we've been busy with other stuff like Tenma collabs and Isaac and shit. But now I put them back to it. Boot up Tiny Rogues, my computer's gonna shut off. Again, if I turn on games, then my computer just explodes. At least anything but MapleStory, it seems. So, one more Noita stream? Well, first I gotta get a computer that works. Can I watch the early Noita trailers? We could. We could do that. I sent a RAM yesterday. Nice. I should probably have it then before the computer arrives, by my estimate. Can you play browser games like ROTMG? Can I? I don't know what that is. I probably can, yeah. There's a bit some game you can play. Well, this would be a good chance to play MapleStory, but I think if I do, I might be in trouble. So, other than that, because like mini clips games, like fucking old Flash games. That could be a thing. Why would you be in trouble? Because it's terms of service breach. If the thing is that like it's only a problem if Nexon like does something about it, but the thing is Nexon probably is gonna they usually do. They're very strict. Go guess the game. Didn't we play that? Right. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I did play it a while back. We did Scrandle. This looks like Nintendo 64. Banjo-Kazooie. Oh. What the fuck? What is that game called where you're like a kid with a laser gun and there's like a bunch of evil aliens? Darkness? Something Darkness? What was this called again? Heart of Darkness. What the fuck is this? Platform rhythm minigame? Okay, skip. Huh? Mr. Bones? Okay. That's okay. Mr. I never heard about that, dude. The previous days. What's yesterday? This looks surely Zelda or some shit, right? I don't know. It looks like a Zelda texture. I don't even know. I think I just need another. There's nobody. This is Ocarina of Time. I'm just gonna write that because this is not telling me anything. Oh, this is Star Fox. Hey, we got it. Gaming. Star Fox. What do we got here? Oh, it's so hard. The fuck is this? I'll skip. Huh? Skip. You got some real life footage in the game. Yeah, I have no. What is this? Life is Strange. Okay, yeah, but I would never guess that. I would never guess that. Oh my god. Previous days. It was fucking Life is Strange, dude. Who the fuck plays that? Life is woke. Game 1342. Like some old 2D games on like the fucking SNES. Kirby. No, it's not. It's gonna be some photorealistic like photorealistic shoot 'em up. 2D. Metal Slug. Surely go. Nope. It's yeah. It's one of those games that I'm not gonna know what it is though. Is it Hercules? No, it's like a it's Street Fighter? Motherfucker. Street Fighter 3. Is it like a previous day button? There is. Perfect. That's Dark Souls 3, bro. What? That looked like Irithil. Is this Wukong? No. How the fuck is this not Dark Souls? Is it Lords of the Fallen? Huh? Code Vein? No, it's just a fucking Wukong monkey shit. What? The near no, it's like that fucking samurai game. That is that Neo, probably Neo 2. No. Is it Lords of the Fallen 2, really? Doesn't that have a... Wait. Isn't there 2 of this game? The first Berserker? Huh? Hey, my god game is that? Not Fallout New Vegas. 74% Metacritic. Huh? It's a horror survival game, there's no way. Yeah. Dying. Huh? There's no games that I've actually played. There's no games I've ever played. Ever. Was it Half-Life 2? No. What the fuck is this? Mafia. Okay. I'm getting the most random games ever. Damn. Not Starfield. Is this art style looks like 9 Souls. Oh, it is 9 Souls. Look at that. Hey. I played it. Yeah, I got it. I got it. You mean what? I have played it. Yeah, I played it. I played it and I got it. Dispatch, bro. Why isn't dispatch here? Never mind. Nope. DS? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna know. I'm just not gonna know, dude. There's no way I'm gonna know this shit. Nope. Squid Game. Was not Portal 2. What? What the fuck is this? It's a Call of Duty or some shit. Yeah, it's Call of Duty Black Ops. Of course I don't know that. This is Sonic. It's some Sonic game, but I have no idea which one. Yeah, I give up. Okay, it's fucking Mega Man. But which one? I have no idea. Oh my god. It's Mega Man. Mushroom. It's not Elden Ring or anything like that. It's not a game I played, I think. Oh, it's Oblivion. What? How is this shit not Oblivion? Is this fucking the other one? Morrowind? What? Is it Fable? What the fuck? Guild War? I don't know, man. Still don't know. It's Overlord. Okay, I've never heard of that, by the way. Never. I've literally never heard of it, but okay. Last of Us, probably. Nope. 7, 8. What? The fuck is this? The fuck is this? Remnant? Okay, but these are so random games. We gotta go to like previous days and not like fucking when they have run out of games. Not when they've run out. I'm gonna go to like day 223. No, they haven't run out of games. This is Mario. Super Mario Odyssey. Oh, I got it. Nice. I haven't even played that game, by the way. I've literally not played it. It's fucking Overwatch? No, it's Valorant then. Same game. I got it. I basically got it first try, by the way. I got it first try, by the way. Oh. Skip. What could that... Noita? Easy. I don't need more than that. What skyline could that be? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, I have no idea, dude. What the fuck? Is this Starfield? I have no idea. Nope. It's some shitty shooter.
Hello maggot. Thanks for personally taking a knife to my Kush hoodie and giving it a fresh and you cut through 2 layers of cloth.
Thank you for the $69, man. This is The Witcher. Surely. Nope, it's not The Witcher. 78% score is a shitty game. No idea. Still no clue. Oh, it's fucking... Yo, this is that game I played a lot. It is fucking... For Honor. Oh, what the fuck? This looks like that. Damn, I'm washed. But I haven't played it in forever. Wild guess. Nope. Oh, it's Call of Duty, bro. It's over. It's over. Rainbow Six. Rainbow Six. No one gives a shit. Literally, dude. Rainbow. No one gives a shit. You should play it again. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think so, dude. It's gonna be full of tryhards. The water. I have no idea. Death Stranding. It's Death Stranding, dude. What? It's not? The fuck is this? Huh? Fuck am I looking at? Star Wars. Okay, yeah. Anyways. Jedi Maggot. I don't know what this. I don't know what this. If I knew this, I would already know. If I knew, I would already know. Yep, Interbridge. I did not know that. RPA. Prey. Maybe it's Prey. It's not Prey. I'm not gonna know this one. Oh, this is that's the game where you jump on the roofs. It's called Mirror's Edge. Yeah, can I write? Hello? Dude. I genuinely have no idea. Nope. It's a Sonic game. It's a Sonic game. Yeah, but I don't, Sonic Frontiers is fucking Sonic. It's over. Fucking Sonic, dude. Who would have guessed? It's Bayonetta. Which one? I have no idea. Bayonetta's 3, go. Nope. Okay, I have no idea. Darksiders. Okay. Yeah. Spider-Man. That's not what I meant to. That's not what I meant to. Oh, this is that Deus Ex Machina, the original one. Deus Ex. Hey, we got it. Obvious hint. Nuclear Throne. Nailed it. I remember that screen. That's one of the few things I remember. What? The fuck is this? Command and Conquer. Yeah, okay. I would not know. I would not know, dude. Silent Hill. Silent Hill like 2. Oh, it's correct. It is Silent Hill. Is it Silent Hill 3? Is it Silent Hill 4? The Room? Hey, it's 4. Damn. A bird. If you know the meme about escaping capitalism by going to space, it's from that game. Oh, no, I don't know that one. I actually don't, dude. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Still no idea. Nope. Nope. Tom Clancy's The Division 2. That makes sense, yeah. This is a game I might have played. This is not Subnautica? Oof. Starfield? Still not Starfield. Fallout 4? No way. Wow, it is. Okay, damn. What? Dota 2. No. It wasn't Dota 2, what the fuck? No idea, dude. It's Alan Wake. I don't care. Alan Wank. I have no idea. Oh, it's fucking GTA 4. GTA IV. Yeah. Dude, that's my boomer gene on fire. That's a boomer gene on fucking fire, dude. Holy shit. That's a snipe. That's a fucking snipe, dude. Holy. No, it's a car game, probably. Yeah, I'm glad. Oh, it's fucking... Yeah, it's Cyberpunk. I never would have known. The game has no soul. No soul, I tell you. No, it's not Ashen. It's not Ashen. This is... Would I even know? I don't think I would. 69? No way. No way I would know this shit. Warframe? Yeah, there you go. Hell no. This looks like Metal Gear Solid. It wasn't. Oh, it's a shitty rip. No, it's not. It's too old to be the shitty rip of Fallout. Oh, this is like GTA 3. No? It's a racing. If it's a racing game, it's over. Then it's just over. Yeah, rip. It's gig over. Can't do that. Green. No idea. Nope. 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 Oh, Beat Saber. Shit. Whoops. VR ass game.
Hi.
Hello. What's that? Fess? Oh, this is fucking Tunic. What? Oh, it's that puzzle game, but I forgot what its name was. What is that puzzle game called? Monument. It's called Valley. No, it's not called that. Monument Valley. Oh shit, whoops. It's not the Colossus, but it's Counter-Strike. Nope, it's Tekken. It's Soul Calibur. God, they all look the same, man. They all look the same, dude. I actually got it though. What do you mean Counter-Strike? Well, Counter-Strike kind of looks like this. And like, at least this. This could be Counter-Strike for sure. Maybe not this. This is a kind of a stretch. This could totally be Tekken, but here, you know, if it's not Tekken, it's Soul Calibur. That's it. That's it, absolutely. Go and chat, Gondal by Dog. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Yusef. 1.6? Yeah, Counter-Strike 1.6. Obviously, that's the one called... That is literally the one called Counter-Strike. When I say Counter-Strike, I mean 1.6. If I mean Global Offensive, I say Counter-Strike Global Offensive. It's very, very careful choice of words here, boys. You ever played Tekken? Yeah, I played Tekken as a kid. I never played it as an adult, ever. But as a kid, I played it a bit. What about Source, the best one? I would recognize the difference. I have a lot of friends who played it. Anyways, it's getting a little... It's not getting that late, but I'm dead. Sleep issues and a slight hangover, I'm dead. And we have no games. I have no games. Like, I have to like just plan something for tomorrow or the day after, depending on when I take a day off, and just figure out what to do because I can't play games. I gotta find a list of things to do. Find SLOP, find browser games. We could do like a mini clip stream where I play like old Flash games or some shit. Yep. But this is Maple Story time right now. It's a snooze replacement. It's not even that, dude. I'm dead. Giga dead. Open a game as always a crash stream. The problem is that it crashes my computer. It's not good for your computer to get shut off abruptly, so I'm not gonna do that. I ain't doing it. But yeah, I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna go get some SLOP and sit down on the sofa and watch TV. I'm gonna watch some Fargo. Learn new skills on stream or something. That's also a thing you can do. I'll look into it. Come with suggestions. Suggest shit. Help me out here. I'll make a stream suggestions channel or something on Discord, and you can just post it there. Knitting. Yeah, fuck it. Anyways, I'm recording it today. I'm tired of shit. I'm falling asleep. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for subs. Thank you for bits. Thank you for those. Short stream, but we have no games. I don't have games. My computer's fucked. But this week we'll get a dude. The thing is, this week we're gonna have a computer building stream, so that's gonna be nice. We're gonna build a computer. We're gonna launch the computer. Hopefully it goes well. Anyways, until then, until tomorrow. Good night. Take care. Wake up, love you. Have a good one. See you soon. Bye bye.